think I am live. Am I live? I think we're live, guys. I think we're here. Welcome to another wildcard game. Yesterday we had the Niners destroy the Seahawks. So the wildcard game is over for that. We saw the Jags. We streamed the Jags last night, which I thought, good God. I always say before, who's my prediction to win? I thought we'll be close with the Niners, but they've destroyed the Niners. And boom, done, sorted. And then the second load, I thought the Jags would slip in, or try and slip into their win for the against the Chargers. And even after 4 interceptions, 3 in the first quarter for Trevor Lawrence, 1 in the second, he still bounced back and won a 31-30 game against the Chargers. Embarrassing for the Chargers because they were on one. But nope. No. Not good at all. But, hey ho, it's done and dusted. We are now streaming this game, the Bills and Dolphins. We'll see how this goes. And we're just waiting for everything all to clear up and everything. Bills are rammed. It's all done. They're in. Now we're just waiting for the team is slowly moving on. Moving up. Mike McDaniel's there. In his beanie hat and gold sunglasses. Mike McDaniel, one of 3 rookie head coaches to reach 2022 postseason. This will be an interesting game. I'll be guessing that the Bills are of course, the favourite to win because they're at home. Sean McDermott, 5th postseason appearance, 2nd most among Bills head coaches. Marv Levi, 8. Okie dokie. Alright. As soon as they punt, I'll put the sound on. Alright, here we go.
2, and then the Bills beating them by 3 in December. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, and we're off.
Shock of the NFL this year if Miami walks out of here with a win and moving on.
Awesome, right.
Well, an opening touchback delivered by Sanders, and here comes
It's a touchback, and here comes Josh Allen. Postseason career, 14 pass touchdowns, 1 interception, best ratio all time.
Best ratio all time in the postseason. There are some names on that list of the first 5 that include the likes of Mark Starr, Patrick Mahomes, and Tony Romo, by the way, as far as all-time touchdown to interception ratios.
Oh, I didn't know that. Such a dominant man. Me and those guys just legendary careers are all the same.
Got to give you a little pop here off the top.
You, bud. I tell you
all
what,
right.
I'm calling him Mr. January.
Touchback. 25 yards. Boom, Allen's got the ball, Allen's got the ball, Allen's got the ball, throws deep, right down the middle, and almost caught. And there's a flag on the field as well.
Howard on the coverage. Diggs had him by a step.
Wow, you can see the speed right there. Both these teams have speed on the outside, and that was just barely off, but
holding, defense, number 55, 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
Brad Allen calls it out on Jerome Baker. So we'll get the 5 yards and a new set of downs at the 30. This was just a fraction off.
I
this
don't know.
Is the game plan all week to come
Tight
out
holding.
And say, hey, Howard, he's had a really great career. Maybe not quite as fast as he once was. We're going to take it right away and just run a go route and run right past him. Try and set the tone. That makes you get
here we go again.
The next play.
Cole Beasley has come in.
On the 30-yard line, Josh Allen's got the ball, throws deep in the middle again, caught. At to the 45-yard line, 47-yard line.
Wow, Josh Allen just showing off the impressive arm, takes a deep shot on the first play, comes back on a seam, looks to the left, and fires it in there. And that's part of the reason I don't think people realize they got off to such a great start in the beginning of this year, the Bills. Josh Allen hurt his elbow, and he really couldn't throw it quite the same. He'd miss some throws he never would.
All right, here we go again.
Weeks, I'm like, uh-oh, he's back.
It looks like it's healed.
Yes.
45-yard line. And I've got the ball. Oh, passes it through up to the 40-yard line in Dolphins territory.
Penalty and then 2 quick hits, and they're already inside the Miami 40. That went for 13.
You'll see a simple slant. And that right there is why
Good throw.
he's wide
Good catch
open.
to Diggs.
You get a go route,
And Diggs is on it.
and you just miss. Well, do you think the guy's just scared of going deep? Yes.
All right, here we
Howard's
go
gonna
again.
back off, and that gives you the ability to throw stuff underneath.
Singletary, the running back. Cook had been in on
40-yard line. Allen's got the ball. They're going for a running in the middle. And he just made
about the 36. And Josh Boyer,
40
the
yards.
defensive coordinator for this Miami
Second
team.
and
They
7.
had only 14 takeaways on the season. That's the lowest of any team in the postseason. But there are a lot of good things that you saw that you liked about this bunch.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, he's made a concerted
Not
effort
too
to
bad
really
so
slow the
far.
running game down. And,
The
you know,
Bills
they're
are
fourth in the
pushing up
NFL
and
in
pushing
rushing
through.
yards. They need to improve on the pass defense a little bit, but there's injuries, different things have happened. But I think you found them kind of calm down here the last few weeks. Not as much of the cover zero all-out pressure, and that's helped.
Boom. Off again. Going for a run-in.
This time,
And he's made up 2
Mitch
yards
Roberts ending the
or a
run
yard.
by Cook. You're talking about Miami's defense looking a little better the last few weeks. The last 3 weeks, total defense is a measurement of yards allowed. And they were the best in the
Third
league
down.
over the last 3 weeks, talking about Miami just giving up 245 yards a game.
Yeah, and that's part of that is just you sit here and you're like, okay, we're doing this.
Third
we're
and
gonna be this
5.
sort of a team, but then all of a sudden you find out that's not what our team is great at, you know, and it, you know, they're actually like, you know, a team who wanted to blitz, but now they're kind of just playing zone coverage, a little man, but eyes on the quarterback and letting the front go after him.
3rd and 5, they bring
Boom.
Chubb on that defense.
Allen's still got the ball. Allen's got the ball. He's got to run out the pocket. Someone's coming after him. Oh, nearly got grabs. Oh, it nearly come out of his hands and
As he
intercepted.
approached the 1st down marker.
But he got for a first.
So right
It's an
there,
incomplete pass.
I don't see how it could be an incomplete pass if he was up by the 1st down. It would be a.
That would be
So Allen's got the ball.
Yes.
I thought it was a
He's
fumble.
still
I think
in.
it just
He's
slipped out of his
running.
hand.
He
Well,
runs
James
top
Derrick was
right,
up here in the booth with
top
us.
right-hand corner.
No, it faked like he wasn't
And
gonna
as he
hit his
goes,
knee, I believe,
he
as
gets tackled,
tucked
and
it
the
back down.
ball comes out
If they're calling it a pass,
of his own
it's
hands.
past the line of scrimmage.
But
So
he completed
it's
the
a
first,
fumble,
but
and the
not giving
ball
him a
will go
first,
back
saying it was an
to
incomplete
the
pass.
fumble.
Fumble forward and out of bounds. From the 32-yard line, we will place the ball there. It will be 4th down. The clock will start on my signal.
So, Gene, a quick correction probably coming from New York. That's the right call.
Yeah, it is, and it's a good job of the officials of getting together, talking, and realizing that, look, this is a forward fumble out of bounds, coming back to the spot of the fumble. Result of the play now is 4th and 2.
So he's got
Good
the
job by
ball,
the officials.
still got the ball.
It really is right
He gets
there. You see the
tackled.
ball
Oh, the ball just comes out of Allen's hands.
Come out and
Could have been an
Riley does a good
interception by
job.
the Dolphins,
And he's
but it
gonna be one
weren't.
of the
That was
guys who's gonna
lucky.
spy on Josh Allen, and that's a key thing for them. They did
4th
not do
down
that
on
in
conversions.
the first game,
Reg
and the
season
second game they
73.
played him,
T
that
4th
helped.
most.
So they're going for it on 4th and
Okay, here
3
we
by
go.
passing a 50-yard field goal attempt.
Buffalo's right around 50% this year. On 4th down, very aggressive.
Allen's got the ball, throws deep, right, good. Oh,
Just out of reach and incomplete.
no, it was an
Going to
incomplete pass. Didn't
Beasley.
catch it. He dived in,
It was a tough
but it was
throw.
out of bounds.
And McDaniel in Miami.
Okay.
able-
Well, at the moment, Bills have done all right. They're moving. It's always janky on the first drive, but it's been all right. Hasn't been too much, but the Bills are saying we're moving. We are moving. But it is what it is. So, now we gotta wait. Which takes time. Mm-mm-mm. Well, we're just waiting now, waiting on the adverts. Dolphins have got to put their head down. Have to put their head down. Running back's gone. I think it's a left guard or left back. Gone. I've got to do a lot of running. They might do it. They might not do it. We won't know until we get back into the game, which is still not there yet. Da, 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 da. This is long. Back in. Here we go again. The Bills moved up. We tried it. Can't do it. Here we go. Skylar Thompson, second rookie quarterback to start from Miami in postseason. Dan Marino, 1983. There we go. Thompson's got the ball. Hands off to the right. And
he's got a pickup of just one. Skylar Thompson, he's 25 years old. He was the next to last quarterback taken in the draft this year, right ahead of
Cotton Williams, James Hunt,
of the San Francisco 49ers. And
Waddle Hill, Tyreek Hill, Ingle Jefferson Jr. Okay.
Each game, this is a tall task, Jim. I mean, a wild card weekend for a long time, the last 30 years, no team who's been favored by more than 10 has ever
Here we go
won.
again. 2nd and 9. 26-yard line. So at the 35-yard line. Thompson's got the ball, throws deep down the middle, and caught! Oh, no, it came out of his hands.
Right off the Waddle had a play on it.
Wow, both teams
unbelievable.
Starting the game, play action. No one does it more.
Who's that? Waddle. Oh, he couldn't get it. It just comes out of his hands.
Nobody runs play action or
Oh, God. As the ball comes down, it just goes over his... So look again. Yeah, he tries to get it, but it comes down at an angle. He couldn't grab it. Unreal.
Fast and faster in Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Oh.
Couldn't make that up.
Waddle, who went over 100 yards in both games against the Bills.
Right.
Unable to catch
Boom,
that
Thompson's got the ball. Thompson's got the ball. He's going for a run himself. Throws left.
Went short of the mark. Might have been able to make a pretty close effort on a first down if he had run it.
It would have been close. I also think early in this game, you kind of felt someone was
I thought Thompson was going to run out of the pocket to go for a running touchdown, but he didn't do it.
You don't want to give him the ball. You have nerves. He came out, that deep ball, calmed it down a little bit, the first third down, but he threw that ball away on purpose.
They're going for a punt.
Morstead, the longtime Saint, now the punter for Miami, sends it down to the Heights.
Down, not far. Sent it down to what, to the...
Last Sunday with the 2 returns for a touchdown. 39-yard punt.
Wait, so at the moment, Dolphins are trying to find an opening. They can't find one yet, but they do look all right. So it's Skylar Thompson. Thompson looks all right. But, yeah, at the moment, still tight. Still waiting. Beer time. Yeah, it's been all right so far, though. It's been a bit of a janky start, but we've both got to be careful. They're both finding out holes to pick. But we'll find out soon. The Bills will be kicking off soon. They'll just wait for bloody adverts. Adverts take long. No. Long-winded ads. All right. Waiting. All right.
Then
back in.
Dan Marino and Doug Flutie. Doug Flutie threw for 340 yards in the game. Miami.
Fourth consecutive playoff appearance, 12-1 postseason record at home since 1970. 107-point diff at home in reg season. Best in franchise history. All right, here we go. 27-yard line for Josh Allen to make up. Allen's got the ball. Allen's got the ball. Allen's got the ball. Throws in the middle. Caught. Up to the 46. 47-yard line.
2 catches for him already. 1 for 17. This for 20.
Good throw.
Well, this is simple
good
right
catch.
Here. He's going to look and hold 20.
So they're looking up behind Allen, and he's just gone from. He's on the side. He's gone there straight into a corner.
And that's that little pump fake.
Wide open. Diggs got that very well.
Everyone's coming after you, so you're going to call a cover 0. Look, all these guys are up in here. Get a ball, throw a quick screen, and then
boom.
Bail out.
There's your quick screen. Back
quick
to Diggs.
Screen.
Miami's on him really fast. Rowe takes him down after 2. Josh Allen.
Top billing.
So many different ways.
286.3 pass yards GM. 61.8 rush yards GM. Only player in postseason history averaging 250 plus pass yards and 60 plus rush yards GM. Flip it now.
He was just, on fire. It felt like he had more touchdowns than incompletions. But
I've worked out that I haven't streamed a Bills game, which is mental.
Yeah, against the Patriots.
All right, 49-yard line. 2nd and 8. Allen's got the ball. He's got to get sacked. Baker for the Miami Dolphins defense sacked Josh Allen.
Josh Boyer, he's coming after him today. I tell you what, they are not going to sit back and let Josh Allen have time in the pocket and just move defenders over.
Unbelievable.
So
straight in the middle.
A lot of pressure by this Miami Dolphins front 7, and they're going to have to get some of those
3rd and 15.
to be able to get off the field.
That was a loss of 7. Baker, who had 4 sacks during the regular season. Chubb is on the field for that Miami D.
All right, here we go again.
3rd and 15.
Throws deep down the middle, and it's caught on the 10-yard line in their territory. Unreal.
Once again, Stephon Diggs goes deep. This for 54 yards.
Stephon Diggs ran.
The alien.
That's unbelievable. So you see Stephon Diggs, he's running straight right. 30-yard line, 20-yard line, 10 at the 10-yard line.
Pressure that you can wait and throw the ball that far. It has to come out fast, but Josh Allen did a great job of changing the protection.
Unreal.
It all up and throwing a bomb to his special mate there.
Not even a 10-yard line.
Down at the 2 or 3 yard line. They spotted at the 6.
6-yard line. Unreal. Allen's got the ball. He's running down bottom right. Oh, it's caught. It's a touchdown.
For the 5th straight
Unreal.
And you knew this was a guy that was a focal point because
Unbelievable.
the Dolphins are not great. They give up, you know, second most touchdowns to tight ends across the NFL.
You couldn't make that up.
Going, but what a throw and catch.
Oh, he's come off his arm. So Allen's got the ball. He's run down, and as he's run there, he sees Knox, and it's come from there off on his arm, and he's grabbing it like he's clawing it in. So look again, he's got it. Oh, it's clawed up his muscle, and he's got it in, and his feet are in, just on the edge. I'm nearly out of bounds, but it's in. That's unreal. Well, there you go, 6-0. What a touchdown. Great drive by the Bills. And for the extra point, which is good.
Remember last week, Diggs, very similar pattern.
Brilliant.
Caught a touchdown against New England.
Exactly right.
Absolutely brilliant. Off his muscle. Unreal. Well, there you have it. Dolphins 0, Bills 7. Incredible. You couldn't make it up if you tried, people. That's a good start. Absolutely brilliant start to the game. What an interesting start. Now we're just waiting. So the Dolphins have got our answer now. If they don't answer, then Jesus wept. Slowly getting back in there. The Giants and Vikings, Ravens, Bengals, I'm streaming them all. And, of course, the Cowboys and Bucks, I'll be streaming it as well. Right, back in.
Friday on CBS TV's top new show, Fire Country.
Fire Country on CBS Original.
Explosive and pure entertainment. Don't miss a new episode of Fire Country Friday, 9
Yeah. Let's move on. Right, here we go. Dawson Knox. Last two seasons reg and post. 14th red zone rec TD. Third among tight ends.
Been such a tough year for that family with the tragic loss of his mother early in the season. He's talking about the Bills deliver the touchback. Well, here you go. The matchup.
Key matchup.
You say is a key.
Cover zero means all-out pressure. We're going to have more guys than you can block. Well, they had great answers in the first game. Motion a guy in. Now you didn't realize we had enough guys to pick up your guys, and that's where in the first game they got him. They didn't do it much in game two. Then today, you just saw this play.
Unreal.
Big one down to Diggs. Another great job. This is what makes Ken Dorsey, the offense coordinator, and Josh Allen so hard to deal with. If you pressure them, they have answers.
Right, touchback. 25 and 0. Here we go.
Toss it over to Wilson.
Off. Got in front of us first.
And a slam down after a gain of about 2. Ed Oliver over there wreaking havoc. Gain of 2. Look at the bottom of the screen. You see Sean McDermott running in here before that touchdown.
He's like, hey, I don't like this play. It's all out pressure. Okay, this isn't good. They're going to cover up. Nope, we got Josh Allen.
It was a good little fake anyway. I mean, retreated.
Here we go.
Fast.
They've got the ball.
Here rolling out.
Throwing left. Oh, intercepted. It's intercepted by the Bills.
Took over DeMar Hamlin's position as strong safety, picked up in a trade from Atlanta during the season. My goodness.
He just didn't see Marlowe come all the way back. He was kind of
Unbelievable.
Watch right here. You'll see 81.
So
out there, and right
Thompson goes left.
is Marlowe.
As he
Just
goes left,
hiding.
he
You
threw
almost
the
couldn't
ball
see
basically to the
ball
Bills
kinda
player.
got
I don't know who's
right
the
there.
defensive player. 31. Who's that?
We got into this
Can't
last
see,
week,
but
Tony,
he
about
threw to
what
him.
Just
Didn't even
can't
throw
let
to
that
his own
slide
man.
for
He threw
the youngster.
to
I mean, just a killer. Give him
Marlowe.
momentum, right?
What a fortuitous trade, though, it was for Brandon Bean. Just right before
Unreal.
the trading deadline to go out and get a player familiar with their system.
At the 23-yard line. Couldn't make it up. All right, here we go. We're going to try and push. And the Dolphins being backed up.
You know, when they played, as you look on takeaways and giveaways, the Bills, yeah, they've given it away a lot, most of any playoff team.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's, you know, one of those things. They're always pretty good with takeaways each year. That's Sean McDermott, Leslie Frazier. They're really good. But Josh Allen just had that little
It's been weird so far.
during the middle of the year, a little bit too aggressive. He's calmed that down, and he was hurt and injured. And by the way, the Dolphins actually had the worst turnover.
False start there. But fair play. They're still playing the game. Oh, and then there's a flag.
In the direction of Diggs. You talk about takeaways in the two regular season matchups. The Bills were never able to get a takeaway against Miami. They only had 3 games this year where they did not get a takeaway, and 2 of them were against Miami. And now today they get one in the first half quarter.
Defense number 55 moved into the neutral zone prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Second down.
One of the things about all of this pressure that you bring, it's hard to get takeaways because normally takeaways come because of being around the quarterback with pressure, but not like, hey, everyone blitzing. You need guys in the secondary looking at the quarterback, and then Aaron Donald or some great player gets around the quarterback, and now the ball's tipped. It's thrown, overthrown, and so it's harder when you got all these guys.
Here we go.
Each one man to man.
2nd and 4. That's Hines in the backfield.
Josh Allen's got the ball, throws in the middle. Cool. Oh no, in there. Try to get for a first, but it's a 3rd and a 2. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Sorry if I'm knackered.
Has 2 in the first quarter.
Really good by Josh Allen checking the ball down. Used to, when you have that kind of arm and that ability, you think you can touchdown on every play. And when he started to check the football down, this team last year, I really felt like he did that. They just took off. Tough challenge for Boyer right there, defensive coordinator. Stops the
3rd and 1.
Bills team juggernaut.
Can Josh Allen go over? Hands it off in the middle, and he's run through.
And he's pushed across the necessary yardage. 1st and 10 coming up at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, good hesitation, jump cut, and to be able to squirt through and get the first down. Buffalo has 3 guys over 500 yards in rushing this year, and that's one of them right there. Josh Allen, Singletary, and Cook, and that makes it troublesome. And, you know, there's 7-game winning streak.
Red zone interceptions. Josh Allen's first 4-2. This season 5. Wow.
One of the best running teams in the NFL. They're averaging almost 150-some yards, 151 yards a game, and that's a lot. And they were at 120 early in the year.
Boom. Allen's got the ball. Hands it off to the left. He's going for a run. Straight in for a touchdown. 5 minutes. James Cook for a touchdown. 5 minutes in.
Great misdirection. Great start to the game for the Buffalo Bills. I was slightly concerned. All the momentum last week, all the energy and everything that took place. Our thoughts and prayers to everyone for DeMar Hamlin. Can you get back up again, right? Is it going to be a little bit like you're just not having a letdown or just emotionally it's taxing? But no, Buffalo Wow, mentally tough. Coming right out, aggressive. Great start for if you're a Bill fan.
And a nice block to help
3,
finish it
2,
off by
1.
John Brown on Keon Crosson's
14
help
to
get
nothing.
Cook into the end zone. A second.
Well, at the moment, very, very well. The Bills are dominating the game offensively and defensively, and Miami is nothing. 14 to nothing. That's pretty mad, man. Pretty mad. But all going well so far. Right. Now we're just waiting. It's been alright so far. Not too bad of a start. I mean, it's going well. Going smooth. It is what it is. So the Dolphins just need to answer. They need to get the ball up the field. They need that touchdown. They need to get their arse in gear. Buffalo is a snowy place. Alright, here we go. Right, back in.
Belonged since week 3 to DeMar Hamlin. If you didn't hear it, there were a lot of folks that were thinking DeMar might show up for the game. Of course, the wonderful news earlier this week that he was released from the hospital, but he tweeted about an hour ago that he's watching from home. He said, quote, "My heart is with my guys as they compete today, supporting from home as I focus on my recovery. Nothing I want more than to be out there with them."
All right. Going for a punt.
Craycraft back deep for Miami. See if Bass gives him a chance
Here
to
we
run
go.
back. He will not.
Okay. Going for a touchback. See what Thompson can do.
Gene's territory back out here on the road with us, Gene.
It's great to be with you guys too. Happy New Year.
It's been a
to
bit
you.
madness.
Good to see you fellas.
We're going to keep you busy if that's okay.
I think it's a
already got-
fantastic idea.
Thank you. We
All
already
right,
had-
Gene, give us your prediction. Who's going to win? What's the score?
Oh, I can't go there, Tony. Let's just have the refs have a good, consistent game. That's my call.
Perfect.
What an environment. This is unbelievable.
It's a
If you guys
wonderful
could see
environment,
this,
Tony. Yes, it is.
This is like one of the coolest places to play a football game anywhere in the
All right,
National
here we go.
Football League.
25-yard line. Can
8
Thompson
first downs so far
deliver
Buffalo.
for
Only
the
5
Dolphins?
plays run by the
Thompson's got the
Dolphins,
ball,
looking
hands it off
to move
top
the
right,
chains
running,
for the first time.
and he's made up
Wilson
5 yards.
able to take it off that right side. There are 3 first downs so far. We're all runs to the right by Wilson. That one goes for about 6.
They needed to protect the ball for Miami to pull off the upset. And it's still
Second
not
and
over,
4.
but it's always a tall task. Like I said, going into wild card weekend, double-digit favorites have won by double digits every time, 12-0 in the last 30 years. You can't turn it over, and you got to run the football. They were able to run the ball in week 15, and that's one of the best.
Right, here we go.
run
Second
game
and
coaches there is.
4.
A ton of motion, 75%. It creates confusion and gap control.
Boom.
Second and 4.
Going for a run.
early contact. They'll make it forward progress for about a yard. Again, they're without Raheem Mostert. He had a big game of 136 on the ground when they played here a month ago, and Miami put up 188 that day on the ground.
You're exactly right. Well, it's hard to do it when you got first-team All-Pro Matt Milano, who's finally getting the love he deserves. I mean, that's a huge honor, and he has great instincts. He has the ability to cover, rush, get through multiple gaps. But
Jeff
now
Wilson
you've got
Jr.
a huge 3rd and 3 for a young quarterback.
They stack the receivers, 3 to the left. Now they move Gesicki to the other
Boom.
side. Hill's
Thompson's
on
got
that
the
left
ball.
side.
Thompson's got the
Thompson
ball.
leading right
Thompson's
the
got the
whole
ball.
time.
Throws right. Nice over for a first.
He's open.
Tackled at the
Tight end
40.
has it at the 40, and they have their first down.
Yeah, great patience right here.
Oh, we
He
got a
almost
little,
got baited into an interception, Skylar Thompson, but he had the patience to pull the ball back down and get it outside. And that
Thompson's
right there
doing all
is
right so far.
huge play. You get a first down, it calms you down, crowd noise is loud, settles in. If they go down and put points on the board, okay. But if you all of a sudden gave it right back to him right there, gets away from you in a hurry.
Here
Thompson's
we
first
go.
completion. It goes for 8 yards and a first down.
Boom. Thompson's got the ball. Throws right. Oh, and then he got grabbed. Is that Jeff Wilson Jr.? No, Hill. Tyreek Hill.
Tre'Davious White on the coverage.
Nearly had the ball, but it came out
look at
between the
Thompson.
tips.
Well, you see, when you're guarding him, you get to have a ton of weight on him. You got to get your hands on Tyreek Hill. But why are you not scared of a deep throw here? Because right on top of you, like he's had throughout his career, is a safety. And that's why corners, you know, if you don't have a safety over the top of Tyreek Hill, there's no way you're going to jam him like that and stay on him that long. Outstanding job by Leslie Frazier and Sean McDermott to create that kind of a plan throughout the year.
Frazier's defense, second best in the league as far as fewest points allowed and timeout called by Skylar Thompson.
All right, so
It's
there is a
every year
timeout
like
for the
that.
Dolphins.
You know, it's amazing. Last year, you know, 3rd, 2nd, this year 2nd, 1st, every category.
Just waiting. 14-0. Timeout taken. The Bills are covering the Dolphins quick as they can, but the Dolphins need to get a move on. They ain't got much time. And that's the problem, is time. All right, back in. Here we go.
Back here in Buffalo, and Tony, you were just extolling what Leslie Frazier's defense has done. That's 3 straight years they've led the AFC in fewest points allowed. Again, second in the NFL to the 49ers.
Here we go. 2nd and 10 on the 40-yard line. There is a flag, and I think it's false start or offside with the Dolphins.
False start. Offense, number 72. 5-yard penalty.
Can't be doing that, man.
It's that time of year where it's easy to toss around a lot of names as possible candidates for head coaching positions. And I know Leslie Frazier's been a head coach in this league before. He's been a coach since 1999. That is a guy that deserves to be right at the top of the list right there.
I agree with you. It's kind of hard when you were a head coach. They all get fired, right? So it's almost like very seldom are they Sean Payton where they retire and then kind of come back and go. So everyone has that new thing where it's like, oh, this is
All right, here we
he's
go
awesome.
again.
That guy, we already know who he is, right? Well, he's improved. He's better. It's like Dan Quinn.
Boom,
These guys are special.
35-yard line, throws
15.
right.
Another
Oh,
drop. One by Waddle and now one by Hill.
Hill
That pass
drops
was
the
right in
ball again.
chest.
This was a great job with his eyes.
Why?
Slant, it opens up, widen him, come back inside. That ball hits him actually in the chest and face mask. Boom, boom.
So you got these two receivers just the
Unreal.
third duo in the
Absolutely
history
unreal.
of the league
Couldn't make that
to
up.
combine for over 3,000 yards, and they both have drops on perfectly thrown balls in this opening quarter.
Yeah, that can't happen. You need your best players to play big today, obviously, but you know, they have.
Here's a 3rd and 15.
They're gonna go to one.
Oh, they're throwing deep down to the right. And it's caught. Oh, no, it's incomplete.
Now, White got a hand in there to help strip it, but it could have been caught. It's hard to believe. They've
Oh,
had 3
no.
drops, 2 on the way toward Waddle that were of the deep variety. Just what happened here, Tony?
Well, he runs
So
right
Waddle
by. You
is
see the
running
speed.
quick, right in front of White.
Barely hangs, but right at the end, it's a good job reaching out and putting his hand in. That one's not a drop. That's great defense by White. And that's why having him come back, he's gotten better and better each week.
All right.
And I think that shows you, having guys like that.
Yet again,
5 total targets.
Dolphins tried to get down there, and they couldn't.
With
That
no
punt it
receptions
away.
on those 5 targets. Here's Morstead's punt traveling
Boom.
to the 22. Hines
Oh,
spins out of it.
20-yard line, 15 yards.
Find the edge.
Oh, he's gone. He is gone. What a return to the 30-yard line.
Very
What
nice
a
run
return.
back. Morstead, one of those who helped knock him out.
Unreal.
43-yard punt, 13-yard return.
Knew this would.
That is unbelievable. The Bills are en route. Another touchdown. Forget this game. Forget it. Unreal. Seriously.
Couple of
Back in.
each other. Now they mark it like it's incomplete. Gene's territory. This looks like a catch.
It sure does, Jim. And you saw
Is it a
Josh
catch?
Allen there a second ago, looking at the sideline, telling them to challenge it. It's the offense this time, so they can look at it and take their time before they.
Looks like they're going to challenge a play.
Well, you have to throw the flag now, otherwise you're taking a timeout anyway because the clock's run down.
That's right. You had 7 seconds left on the play clock. You're going to have to call one anyway. Let's get the free review.
Is challenging the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass.
Okay.
That game with Buffalo and Miami was week 3 as the Dolphins jumped out to that 3-0 start at the beginning of the year. All right. Well,
All right. So they're going for an incomplete pass. Now we got to wait. Just waiting now. So there was an incomplete pass. Diggs got it under, but the way that it looks that the ball's come down, and as the ball's come down, it's at like a how can I put it? He's got it on the ground, but as the ball's come in, it swooped. But the angle of the ball in between your hands, he's gone like down in between. But he's still got it. but they're still ruling it as an well, they think it's an incomplete pass. So we'll find out what's going on. Still waiting. Just waiting for all the adverts. Rock and roll. It's long. Mate, this is so long. These adverts take time. This is long-winded. Alright. CBS original, Tough as Nails, new on Wednesday at CBS.
It was called on the field an incomplete pass, but they've already moved the teams.
Play, the receiver was able to complete the process of the catch. Therefore, it is a successful challenge by Buffalo. The ball will be placed at the 48-yard line where it will be 1st and 10. Please put 2:31 on the game clock, please.
Knees down.
Gabe Davis as he knocks knuckles with a teammate.
And Buffalo's got it, yeah, bizarre. Yeah, and as it's gone down, they thought because the ball's hit the ground, yeah, it's easy.
Right hand from Gabe Davis keeps that ball from touching the ground. He secures it. Good catch.
How about Diggs' reaction to him dropping the challenge flag?
Yeah, Gene called it right away. He says, boys, I think that is a catch.
Oh.
And another flag coming out.
False start. Offense, number 88. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Of course, Gabe Davis, when
Tight
you're talking
end,
about the
knocks.
postseason, the last playoff game, Tony, I don't need to remind you, we were there to see it in Kansas City. 8 catches, 201 yards, and the all-time postseason record. 4
Alright, here we go.
receptions.
Here we go. Boom. Josh Allen's got the ball, throws to the left, up to the 45-yard line.
But that's the idea. Diggs gets so much attention, and he's had an outstanding, run here in Buffalo. Actually, his whole career. But he's so dominant that you have to, put a safety or someone else over there, and that gives Davis opportunities.
By the way, Diggs now to 96 yards in this opening quarter on 5 receptions.
Well, that's the thing. If you're going to pressure, you're leaving him one-on-one.
Right, here we go. Going for a run in the middle and went nowhere.
And Phillips drops him in a hurry, no gain. Inside the NFL, the show the pros watch Tuesdays.
Inside the NFL.
Paramount Plus. I mentioned Diggs has 96 yards.
New episode
in the
every
first quarter.
Tuesday.
The last player with 100 yards receiving in the first quarter of a playoff game was Antonio Brown 6 years ago against Miami.
Wow.
The last playoff appearance by the Dolphins.
Josh Allen, first 10 attempts.
Went back to the 2016 season. Still looking for their first playoff win since 2000 as this Miami organization.
Right, here we go again. Josh Allen's got the ball. Josh Allen's got the ball. Josh Allen's got the ball. He's running up top right. Just got over for a first himself. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
And this is why you double team Diggs up top. That means you
Mate,
don't have a spy.
he ran out,
Double
did it
team
himself.
everyone. A spy means you're kind of double teaming the quarterback, and when you don't have it, in the second game they didn't have it. He took advantage of that, and
Josh Allen, 141 yards, 10 rush attempts, mate, amazing. Right, here we go again.
And then this game they're going to kind of do it, but not every down. You have to do it on third down. He uses his legs, he rushes more this
On the 38-yard line.
Look at this, Jim. Cover 0 again. Go ahead and motion across and block.
Boom. Josh Allen's got the ball, throws left. Oh.
Wide of the mark was
was that
going
to
for
Diggs, I
5
think.
with 7
Diggs tried to
seconds.
get it and it come out of his
Go in
hands.
this
Couldn't
opening quarter.
quite get the catch on.
Now I'm going to show you the cover zero. So cover zero means we have one more guy than you can block. Only 5 linemen. So we got to get another guy in there. That's why Knox comes in. And the adjustment now is when Knox comes across, the guy who's guarding
7 seconds
Knox,
left on the
he
first
rushes
quarter
now.
of the
And
game.
that's why the cat and mouse game. It's going to be hard for Buffalo to continue to do that. Miami's onto it.
2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. Adam's got the ball. Boom. Oh.
To the 29-yard line, running behind Dion Dawkins. The Bills had the football for 11 minutes in the opening 15, dominating the Dolphins
okay.
in that
First quarter finished, and the Bills dominated the first quarter of the game. Not too bad so far. All going well. But the Bills are dominating against the Dolphins. Pretty easy. No complaints. But the Dolphins do need to put their points on the board soon as. So we're just waiting now, waiting for the efforts to jog on, sort of thing. Just wait. I don't think if the Dolphins don't get nothing in the second quarter, you can forget it. I'll be shocked if they do a comeback. Very shocked. But we just got to wait and see. These adverts are taking long. All right, back in.
172 yards to 19 as we begin the second quarter in Orchard Park. Jim Nance with Tony Romo, Tracy Wilson, Jay Feely, and Gene Steratore.
All right, here we go.
It's up in there. Cover zero again, Jim. How are they going to change the protection? Move the tight end into block. Put him over here to block.
Boom. Josh Allen's got the ball. Josh Allen's got the ball. Throws deep in the middle. Oh, it's cold.
I thought he missed his mark.
Hey, look at Diggs just throw it over to Shakir as he's tackled down at the 15-yard line.
Wow. So Allen's got the ball.
Right here. Picks it up, and right there, staring it down, I thought he was throwing it inside.
So did Shakir, maybe.
Shakir. Here,
And it weren't to Shakir, it was to Diggs.
Oh, this is going to be intercepted. Way over. Oh, it's perfect. That's almost like, I like Diggs more than you.
It's like Diggs said, Shakir, maybe that wasn't intended for you. Here, you can have it anyway.
15 yards. There we go. Running in the middle. And gone nowhere.
And able to fight for an additional yard. Give him 2. Let's go to Tracy.
Coach, you told us yesterday you were concerned that your team would come out flat, anything but in that first quarter. What'd you like? What you see?
Yeah, I don't know if I said flat, but no, we're executing on the offensive side. Defense is giving us a chance right now.
Buffalo Bills 10+ wins in
a couple
straight
guys got
4
behind us there,
seasons.
but we got to do a better job with that. But overall, good football so far.
Yeah, that was just a moment ago. There was some concern in these parts, maybe not from Coach McDermott, that all the emotion last week, it could be a little bit of a time frame to get back and not be a little bit whatever you want to
Right,
call
here we
it.
go. And he's got the ball. He's running. Oh, touchdown.
Oh, it's caught again. It's Dawson Knox with his second touchdown reception.
Madness.
Yeah. They're not flat. They're not anything. Just watch Josh Allen. He almost was going to take a timeout, but he decides.
Gene, there was contact with the ground.
Look at that.
Did he have control?
On this one, guys, it appears to me that ground helped him finish the process there. As his hands are coming together, the ball is contacting the ground at the same time. This they're going to take a good look at. My assumption is they'll rule incomplete.
Ruling on the field of a touchdown is under further review.
Yeah.
That's close. Very close, Gene. I think that's going to go. That could go either way.
Yeah.
Well, another booth review. I think it will be an incomplete pass. So basically, he's throwing it down in the middle. Knox has got the ball, and as he goes down, he slides down. And as he's gone down, let's say this is the ground. It's got his hands just underneath it, but yet again, it's sort of touching the ground on the opposite side of the ball, and then he's sort of got his hand under it at an angle. I don't think it was a. Oh, do you know what? I couldn't tell you. So we'll find out what goes on. Now we're just waiting. Long-winded. Oh, mate. Now we're just waiting. It takes long. These adverts are... Oh. Back in.
The last play is still being reviewed. It's that close.
Under review.
I think
So
it's so hard.
his body goes down. His legs go down. Nah, it's touching the
almost-
ground before he hits his hands.
It definitely touched the ground, but sometimes if you have control of it, you could touch the ground, right? But if the ground is the third thing, you got two hands, then the other one.
After reviewing the play, the receiver did not maintain possession of the
agree.
ball and complete the process of the catch. It's an incomplete pass.
That's what we said during the break.
We set the game clock to 13:30. It will be third down from the 13-yard line.
Gene, that's about as close as you can come.
It sure is, Jim. But I think Tony makes a great point. Look, the ground attack the same time that the hands do. So you've got to count the ground, that third piece, and it's a replay.
Let's show it again.
It's almost like if the ground helps you right there, you got to have possession, and then the ground can
Don't matter, third and 8, they're going to go for another touchdown anyway.
help you get the possession.
All right, it's a 3rd and 8 instead of a touchdown. Buffalo's 4 for its last 4. On
Boom, 25-yard line.
Blitz is still
Oh, and it's going for a run.
and they sack him.
Oh,
For
he's
the
been
second
sacked.
time in this game, back at the 14-yard line, it was Christian Wilkins who got to him first, and that will lead to a field goal attempt.
And they needed that. Wilkins having a great year. Really, the first pressure comes from the outside by Phillips, who I think has really come on. He's got a high motor, number 15. He had a strip sack up here last time, and they were going to play him on the left side in this game and try and attack that.
Tired base, 17 of 18 field goals.
We have an official timeout for an injured player.
Ooh, where?
That injured player is Elijah Campbell of Miami.
Okay.
As he continues to point to his left knee.
I would be encouraged right there if you're Coach McDaniel and Josh Boyer. You know, we hadn't seen a lot of great plays by the front 4 or 5, front 7 at this point in the game, but the future's bright with Phillips, Wilkins, Sealer, and Chubb. We'll see.
When I started my new kombucha business, I thought there would be a lot more.
Injured player down. That's another 30 seconds to an advert break. Long. Very, very long. At the moment, the Bills are winning. They had a touchdown turned over to an incomplete pass. That was booth reviewed. Josh Allen tries to do a run, got blocked. Drawing a 4th down. They're getting a field goal, people out. Dolphins have had an injury, and now we're waiting on the advert break to see what the injury was. We're just waiting. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. I am naked. Watch this Sunday, February 5th. Legends will be made. The Grammys. The Grammys on February 5. New Friday. TV's top news show. Fire Country. And new on Friday night, the AFC Championship. Only on CBS. Back in the game.
The NFL,
the NFL is sponsored by Burger King. And the NFL is also sponsored by Intuit Quick Bookies. Pride sponsor of the NFL and Direct TV on the NFL. Right, 33-yard punt, and it's good. It is now 17-0 Bills.
Touchdown and field goal to make it 17-zip, 2.5 into quarter number 2.
That was a really good job being prepared to kick that field goal. They only had 10 seconds on the clock. They showed up. Well-coached team there.
Oh, I am shattered. But I have to push on. We've got a lot of streaming to do.
Continues on Fox and NBC. Includes tomorrow night on ESPN and ABC.
Yes. Giants and Vikings streaming that one. Ravens and Bengals streaming that one. Cowboys and Bucks. I'm streaming that one as well. So I'll be streaming all the games for you guys. And then the NFL divisional. I don't know what I'll be doing on the divisional. I don't know if I'm working or I'm off. I'm trying to find cover. I need to find out when the 49ers are on. If the 49ers are on a Saturday, I think I've got cover for it. If it's on a Sunday, I won't be streaming it. I'll be at work until I can find cover. If I can get cover for next week for work, happy days for me.
Since their last win, and they've lost all of them by at least 17. Here they are down by that number again. They've been outscored, what, 80-20 in their last 4 playoff games.
So, this is just Tall task for anybody.
No, we're just waiting for the punt,
Buffalo is getting
which is
healthy as
taking
far as- I saw a
ages.
touchdown throw. Last week I was like, ooh, he's fully back. And some of these throws were opposite hashed all the way down the field.
Da, da,
Yeah,
da,
149 quarterback
All right.
last playoffs, and he's doing it again here today.
And there's a flag on the field.
Kick goes out of bounds. Bass didn't connect properly with that one.
No flag.
Kickoff out of bounds. Kicking team. The receiving team will take the ball to the 40-yard line. First down.
So they'll start at the 40, and we go to Trace.
Jim, it's been a long journey for Skylar Thompson. When he was 6 years old, he lost his mother and grandfather to cancer. It was
Come
just him
on,
and his
Thompson,
mother,
get a
Brad, to
get a
figure things
touchdown
out.
going.
They leaned on each
Get
other,
the
and
Dolphins
Skylar told us
moving.
His dad sacrificed so much for him to be in this position.
40-yard
His
line.
father made the 15-hour drive yesterday from Missouri so he could be here. He said it
Come
will
on.
be emotional, but it's a great opportunity for
Come on,
Skylar
3
to
seconds.
chase his dreams.
That's quite a story.
Go.
Tracy saw his father
Thompson's got the
Brad
ball.
was on
Thompson's got the
record
ball.
with
Thompson's got the
fans.
ball. Thompson's got the ball. Thompson's got the ball. Throws it quick. Caught at to the 40-yard line of the Bills' territory. Fair play.
I mean, the one interception was very
That was
bad.
very good.
1 for 7 going
Thompson
into
had the
that play,
ball
2 for
big.
8, so it looks
Like
it's
they
just
covered
horrendous.
Thompson really well
But the
on
interception,
that play.
bad. Yes, that's on him. But he's had
First play in up territory
perfect
today.
throws that really should have been caught, and that could have made a huge difference. 1 or 2 were scoring throws too, where you automatically get points or in position to.
Waddle's back
Okay.
on the field. He had gone into the blue tent after that pass breakup by White that could have been a deep ball.
On the 41-yard line, Thompson's got the ball. Hands off to the left. I think it's Tyreek Hill. Hill's still running, and they've made up 5 yards.
6.
Well, 6 yards.
When we heard that story yesterday, Tony, I think we looked across at each other. We both were.
7th round pick in
Oh, my God.
2022
Like, you lose
NFL
your
draft.
mom, he was 6 years
4th
old.
starting
rock of the
quarterback for the last
family,
4.
right? And just make sure I got 3 boys, you
Not
know,
too bad
we
then.
won't sit there and think these things happen to anyone. And there's his dad right there, Brad Thompson.
Not too bad then.
Proud father and incredible.
Said his dad told him they communicate all day, all the time. He said, "This is what you work for." And Skylar said about my father, he would do anything to make me better. 2nd and 5.
Loving him.
Oh, it's going for a run on the right.
First one that makes you
Gone over
better.
for another first.
Yep. That's Hill picking up the first down.
I do think what an incredibly emotional, like nerve-wracking experience for the dad. I mean, sitting here right now watching your son play this, I mean, the stress on that, it's just so beyond what people can imagine. It's one of the great things, but also the most stressful moments you'll ever have because you want him to do so well, so badly, and then your heart just hurts. But I think he's really settled in right now. I think Dad's probably a little more nervous right now than Skylar is, actually.
Right, 10:46. 10 minutes left.
26.
1st and 10. Thompson's got the ball. He's got to get it out. Oh, it was nearly intercepted by the Bills, Thompson.
By Taron Johnson, who came blitzing across the line, and he bounces back on his feet after that blow to the ground.
Just a mess up in protection. You got 5 guys to block, 5, and they all slide to the right. And Johnson ends up hitting the quarterback. First down, you don't want to take sacks. Good job by Johnson. He hides the blitz well. One of the really better nickel corners in the National Football League, showing off his ability. But you can't take sacks
All right,
on
Thompson
first down,
again.
Jim. He saved 8 to 10 yards there, risky, but that was big.
Here on 2nd and 10.
Thompson's got the ball, and he got sacked.
And sacked back at the 36 by Matt Milano.
Milano did a great job taking on the back and making him think he's going to go right into him. And at the end,
Good.
Nope, I'm going to go around you a little bit and then continue with that ferocious attack and style that he has. And
Look at all the blue jerseys that were around number 19.
you can't take sacks on first down, but you can on second. No, you can't take them there. You don't want to. That one you kind of had to, but the other one, how good is he, Jim? We've seen him.
Really?
We thought he was underrated for so long. It's like finally people are noticing nationally.
Nationally. They knew that around here what they had. They're on the outer edges of a long field goal on 3rd and 19.
Oh,
Steps up.
got it.
It's Hill. And he's got a first down. He was
Brilliant.
left open.
Wide
And
open.
They needed 19. They got 20.
This is all the quarterback right here. Nothing's open. You could check it down inside
Look at
right
that.
there. You're not going to get the first down.
Way open.
So he decides to wait it out, look inside, and then use some of his instincts that he does pretty well and get outside. And that was a huge moment if you're a Dolphin fan, because Tyreek Hill just getting into the game, right? He had the early drop. But I think right there you see this team can get back in this quicker than you think, Jim, if they score here.
He picked up a first down on this drive earlier by rushing the football to Tyreek. That time, his first catch. And it's Ahmed again. Look at the Bills, how many helmets they have around the ball carrier. Gain of 1. And again, Milano the first to stick him.
Yeah, and this is just all this motion back and forth. What happens is Mike McDaniel, the head coach, does as good a job as anybody at making you almost get out of your gap and making you confused. And
how excited was he when we talked to him yesterday about this opportunity? He was just, it's just so cool, he said, to be able to have this chance. He said he'd been spending most of the week with a poker face, listening to all the people saying they had no chance.
Here we go, 15-yard line.
Strongly, they had a real chance.
He absolutely did.
Second and
9. He got sacked.
Again, and Basham is the one who gets to him this time. And a loss of 7.
Now this is a play that you're going to go ahead and run a screen. Okay, hey, fake there, and now you're throwing over here. But the problem is it's covered. And by that time, you got to throw it at the feet. When you have a screen to the running back, the older you get, as a quarterback, you just realize you can't throw a ball to somebody else. If he's covered, you throw it at his feet.
3rd and 16.
Well, they just converted, Tone, on 3rd and 19. Can they do it again? 3rd and 16.
Tall task right there.
Nice.
Underneath and another drop. This time it was Wilson unable to handle it. What's with all these drops?
I mean, you got to remember how many guys have played. Only one guy has scored a touchdown
in the postseason.
That's playing today.
Yeah, that was Tyreek.
Tyreek Hill. So it's nerves a little bit. It's the biggest game of your season, and for a lot of these guys of their life. And so you know, to settle in. That's why it was so huge to get off to a good start, and they didn't really do that.
Here's the man who put him into the postseason. Sanders with the game-winning 50-yarder last week.
They're going for a field goal attempt.
More stat on the hold.
40-yard line. Can the Dolphins do it?
And that looked like a hook just in time.
Just got in. 17-3.
From 40 out.
Well, they put points on the board. Not a lot, but it is what it is. At the moment, good God, man. Been slow so far. Been slow so far. But they're slowly building up the points. Just waiting now on the adverts, but there you go. Miami Dolphins puts points on the board. Done. Long-winded. Long-winded people. 80 for Brady. Only in theatres, Feb 3rd. All right, back on.
Coming up, the Verizon halftime
Halftime show report.
JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cowher. Latest NFL news and highlights from the first half here. Coming up.
Well, it hasn't been too bad for the Bills. The Bills have trampled Dolphins so far in the first half. We're just waiting on what the Dolphins can do. They've put on points on the board. Only the field goal points, 3-17. It is what it is, but the only thing is drops. Miami Dolphins keep dropping the ball all the time. Honestly, Skylar Thompson's done all right for his team. It's just that the people that he's passing it to are not picking up the ball. They can't grab the ball. 3 players with dropped pass today.
When you have these drop passes, I mean, he's 3 for 11. He should be 6 for 11, right? But a couple of them were a throwaway or 2 on purpose.
They're running in the middle. And I want a 2-and-1.
Is going to be such a hard out. I mean, we know they were going to be here going into the year, but the difference now, last year teams would dare them to do that, and now they get up and you get 8 or 9 yards, and I mean, you really pick your poison. If Josh Allen doesn't turn the ball over, that guy, Ken Dorsey, is going to call a great game because everything is at his disposal on each call. He can run it or throw it, and that's what makes him challenging, Jim. You can't just load up in one area.
2nd and 1. That's Cook.
Well, it's run through. He's gone.
And he is finally tackled down by Holland.
He's gone. Unbelievable.
Great tackling to free him for 12.
And you see, it's like you can only take away so many things. You see a great
Unreal. Nice wide open.
block by Dawkins, 73 there, but I just think there's no tendency anymore. It's not like you can, you know, when they can run the ball, you're going to have to come down and now guess who's one-on-one outside. Diggs. Now guess who else? Everyone gets to have a matchup.
Can't believe it.
That they want.
Right, here we go. Got the ball, got the ball, got the ball. Allen's got the ball. Throws deep. Right. Intercepted. Intercepted by the Dolphins. Go. 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Brilliant. Brilliant. Fair play to the Dolphins. Oh, there's a fight. It's kicking off. There's a fight in the field as well. It's all kicking off. Flags are coming out. They are beating each other up. Their fists throwing everything.
Hulkster body slammed him there, Jim. That was aggressive. Someone's going to get a big penalty here. Oh, he's holding his helmet.
Oh, mate. And the Dolphins are still going for this guy.
Nope, you're not getting it back. He's kind of big. You notice they don't go after him?
Well, it looked like it was
Dawkins.
over.
That's one guy you don't mess with.
Yeah, Igualan went over to try to
flipping hell.
Some more, but that's just the 2nd career playoff interception thrown by Josh Allen.
Wow. So what happened? So Allen's come back. Oh, they've pushed Allen. Wilkins pushed Allen. Allen's pushed Wilkins. Wilkins and Allen are just having a tug, just pushing each other. Oh, and Wilkins is going for 2 players. Still going for that 1 player. Unreal.
Morse comes over and says, you don't do that to my quarterback.
Oh, so it's basically protecting the quarterback.
Always are going to come over. You're not going to hit the quarterback. Mitch Morse, one of the great guys. Great players in the National Football League, a great center. But Josh, that's the only way. We just got done talking about it. Last year, he had a 149 quarterback rating, 77% completion percent, 9 touchdowns, no picks, 318 yards per game. And now he gave Miami the only chance I thought they had here was to give him the ball.
I tell you what, that was some run back, too, by Howard. I mean, it was about 50 yards on the return.
So let's see it again.
Hey, we saw yesterday,
Wilkins, 90 for the Dolphins, pushes Allen. Allen pushes Wilkins. They're both pushing each other, basically. And then another Bills player comes in. And it's Wilkins and this other player. are having a fight. And it's gone on the floor as well.
After the play was over, there were personal fouls by both teams. Number 94, Miami. Number 60, Buffalo. The penalty's offset. It's going to be first down.
Usually on these interceptions, guys, what happens on the interceptions is the quarterback really, if he doesn't engage in blocking or anything, he's protected like a kicker. In this situation, Josh Allen is blocking. Brad Allen
Fair
blocking.
play.
Then you have a back and forth.
Oh, it's mate. Dolphins have got to come back. They've got to. The Dolphins have just got to equal it up through the half time. Great interception. Great interception. The ball just landed straight in his hands.
Go ahead and watch this. This is not on Josh Allen when you look closely. Brown stops running. He's supposed to go to the back pylon corner. Josh Allen launches it, and that's the thing. You bring in Brown because he's got speed.
48-yard line.
Put Diggs out there from now on.
So they take
Here
over
we go on the 48-yard line. Boom. And off.
And waiting for him is Shaq Lawson behind the line at a loss of a couple.
Well, you talked about the Dolphins having only forced 14 turnovers this year. They had to get one today, and Josh Boyer knew that coming in. And they only forced 2 turnovers on the road this season, by far the fewest in the NFL. And to get one today in the playoff game, huge.
By the way, I mentioned that it's been 6 years since the Dolphins were in the playoffs. One of the last holdovers from that Miami team is Xavier Howard, and he had an interception in that playoff game at Pittsburgh 6 years back. He's got one today.
Yeah. Howard and White on both sides, the corners that have the names we all know about, needed to have a big
All right.
game.
Thompson's got the ball, throws right. Cool.
There's Hill. And Taron Johnson on him quickly, holds him to 4.
Well, the Bills have played against Tyreek Hill.
Raking it up.
Big games, we all know.
They're heading it up.
So they know how to kind of have the help both out. The more times, that's why a great dominant offense, you know, Kansas City came on, lit up the NFL. They're still amazing and great. But you play a certain guy over and over who's Randy Moss, you're going to start to learn. You don't just randomly go one-on-one sometimes. You're going to make sure you know where he is at all times on the field.
Well, in the last 2 years, Kansas City and Buffalo, of course, have met 2 really fantastic matchups in the postseason. Hill had a combined 20 catches.
Here we go again. Thompson's got the ball, throws deep, left, caught. Oh, no, out of bounds. Gonna get there in time.
Dane Jackson on the coverage for Tyreek. Yeah, Hill had 11 in one game and 9 in another. There you go. In the championship game back in 2020, when the Chiefs went on to the Super Bowl to face Tampa Bay, had 9 for 172. Last year in that divisional game, epic game that it was, 11 for 150 and a touch. Fourth down, Tony. They're going to go for it from the 46.
Boom. Going for it. Here we go. 4th and 8. 4th and 8. Thompson's got the ball. Thompson's got the ball. Throws, seeking to the right. Oh, he's still going up. Over for a first. Perfect.
Keep this drive going. Wow. How about that?
The Dolphins are still in this game. Get the touchdown.
They did, and Milano very rarely does this. You're going to see.
So Thompson's, the showing from Thompson from the, behind him. Can't find no one. Straight right to his receiver. Boom, and he's straight down the side. Who's that? Wilson Jr. Jeff Wilson Jr. Perfect.
Wow, what a play. Aggressively take the check down. That was huge.
And an aggressive 4th down. Go for
it.
Too.
Oh, there's a flag on the field. Oh, few hands flying again, man. There's a few.
Offense number 65. 5-yard penalty. First down.
But the truth is, as a quarterback, he's missed some other ones. Like on the 3rd down, he had an open guy. When they pressure you from this spot, just throw it where they pressure from. They're leaving that area open, and he tried to throw it deeper to Hill on the 3rd and 8 on the sideline. But on 4th down, to check it down there means this. That's the right play against that defense on that time. If you can't get the first down at all, if a guy's on him, you don't do it. But that was aggressively taking what the defense gives you and do it over and over again.
1st and 15.
All right, here we go. Boom. Throws to Tyreek Hill. Making up some numbers.
Holds on to him this time. Only good for 4.
Well, I like the attempt, though, to get the ball in his hands. I mean, that was a great catch. That ball was low. And with a lot of
Slime
speed,
time with
so
NFL Wednesday,
get
7
yards back
ET
was a
on
positive.
Nickelodeon.
Now you got a 2nd and 11 as the clock runs, approaching 3 minutes to go. Just imagine if they're able to put something on the board here. And since they deferred, they get the 3rd quarter kick.
Yeah, I mean, this is becoming a game very quickly if they go down and score a touchdown here, Jim.
Better hurry to get this snap off.
Coming after him.
Boom. Got the ball. Thompson's running down bottom right-hand corner. Still running, he's still running, he's still mobile. Oh, and they pushed him
after picking up a yard or two,
out of bounds.
I thought coming into this game he had to use his legs. I mean, he hasn't ran a ton this year. He's got some speed, but right here, once he gets out, take off, go forward.
He's gone all the way that way. He's very mobile, very quick. That's what you need in a quarterback.
I think the mindset a little bit to protect the offensive line, who's got a ton of injuries. Remember, they've got a practice squad. Lester Cotton, 66, playing left guard today. They moved over. Hunt
All right,
from right
3rd
guard to right tackle.
and 8.
Jones in at right guard, so you're going to have to use your legs.
All of this moving around with Shell inactive, Eckenberg inactive, Lamb a backup inactive.
Boom.
Here's a 3rd and
Thompson's
8.
got the ball. He's got it. Oh, he got hit hard.
My goodness, Edmonds knocks him down right away. It was Ahmed who got
hit hard.
hit, knocked down, and leveled.
Oh.
Well, we got to ask Gene about this one. This is a huge hit right here, Gene.
Oh.
Anything?
Yeah, you know what? In this situation, this receiver is a defenseless player. Now, the football kind of blocks the helmet to face contact here. Ironically enough, the action's not good, but I think we're okay on the play not being a foul. I think the football actually shields that from being
Ahmed got messed
Had the
up.
football not been thrown right in that spot, it would have been for sure helmet to helmet. They're going to go field goal here on 4th and 8 this time.
Yeah, you can't hit to the head or neck area. In that situation, the ball saved the Bills.
And there's a Bills player injured on the ground as well.
With another player down, Dane Jackson will be back in 30 after this from State Farm.
Well, it's been a mad one. We've had a fight on the field. We've had a few pushes on the field. Dolphins getting interception. Sorry, the Bills getting interception for the Dolphins, and the Dolphins got the ball. So the Dolphins can't go nowhere. I think we're on a 4th and 8. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. You know, times will tell. And the Bills player that was injured, has gotten up and walked off.
Jackson on his feet. Very close pals with DeMar Hamlin. Of course, they attended Pittsburgh together, grew up together, and he's able to, under his own power, get to the sideline. As they bring out now, Miami brings out Sanders for a 2nd field goal attempt up this quarter. Good from 40 already. This one 48 yards.
Boom, got the ball.
And Sanders is good again.
Brilliant. 6 and 17.
With 2:15 to go before halftime. Here's Thompson, who's 6 for 16, 69 yards. Again, coming up, the Verizon halftime report. JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, and Coach Cowher. All the latest NFL news and highlights from the first half.
So at the moment, the Bills are slowly pushing back up. Slowly. But they're doing great on an offense. Now they're pushing through. They're looking good. Sorry, they're not doing great. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. They're doing good on an offense, but defensively, they're doing very good.
Jacksonville on to the divisional round. KC, of course, with the
lowest remaining
bye
seed.
into the divisional round. Will it be? What will it be next week? There's all kinds of possibilities. Could be Cincinnati and Buffalo here. If the Bills win Cincinnati tonight with a victory, that would secure that matchup. But don't rule anything past John Harbaugh in the playoffs.
Yeah, both teams on long winning streaks, Buffalo and Cincinnati.
Yep.
And you kind of knew going into this year it was going to be Kansas City, Buffalo, and Cincinnati showed they were for real, and they have really been maybe the hottest team in the league. in the last 8 weeks.
Oh, they've really put it together.
All right, here you go. They punt away.
There's another deep kick, but 3 yards deep and high.
And they're going for a run. 20, 25.
And he races to about the 28. 31-yard run back. Just a reminder, Thursday night before Super Bowl 57, the NFL's brightest stars are going to be
National
recognized
Football
for the
League
best plays and moments from the 2022 season. It's NFL Honors. It's Thursday, February 9th, 9 p.m. Eastern on NBC.
Well, you want to talk about a big drive? This is it. In the last 2 minutes of the first half, no one's better than Buffalo with the most points in the National Football League. And Miami has actually allowed the third most, so tall task for Miami here. They've got to figure out a way.
They've scored 9 touchdowns to your
Boom.
point.
Going for a run in the middle.
More than anyone else.
And been pushed back.
Cook gets about 2. Ahmed's already out of the blue 10. Remember, he was shaken up just a few moments ago. We're at the 2-minute mark.
All right, so 6-17. Still a tight game. Still pondering on. So we'll see what happens. And then we're just waiting. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Just waiting. Just waiting. Still waiting. Make these adverts take long. That's waiting too damn long. Who leads the league in passing touchdowns? Did it? Siri on an iPhone. Didn't. All right, back in.
Okay, coming out of the 2-minute warning, and the Bills.
2 minutes. Bills ball.
And 8 from the 30.
Second and 8. On the 29-yard line. Allen's got the ball. Allen's got the balls. Running through the pocket.
Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's Sealer who brought him down. Boy, they.
3rd and 8.
Effusive about how great Sealer and Wilkins have been on this team when you talk to.
Timeout from the Dolphins. I've used 2 timeouts. As you can see,
Miami.
the Buffalo Bills have used up none. Sorry if I'm tired, feeling knackered, man.
They're going to be breaking ground on a new stadium right next door with the goal of opening in 2026. Now, where will we be sitting over here?
Okay, so the stadium's here, and we're going to be seated right there.
Ah, okay.
And I'm going to put you right there, and I'm going to put my producer right there. You notice you can't see him?
Yeah, put him away out there.
Jim Rickoff is right. There he is. Jim, you're right back there, Rickoff. Nance is right next to me.
2026.
Next year, Super Wild Card Weekend will be there. By the way, why did we throw Super in there?
It's gone from Wild Card Weekend to Super Wild Card.
Yeah, because Wild Card Weekend was cool. but
All right,
super
30-yard
wildcard
line.
weekend. Now that's
Third
really
and
much
8.
feel. Whew, glad we're a part.
Oh, flag on the field.
Timeout now called by Buffalo. Tracy, you've got some updates on injuries?
That's right. Bills cornerback Dane Jackson. He has a right knee injury. He is questionable to return. He is right now in the locker room. And also running back Savon Ahmed, who took that hard hit.
This is
earlier.
long.
He was looked at briefly
Really
in
long.
the 10 for a head injury.
Why is there music in the background?
That's good news. So with
Seriously.
2026,
Who puts
you think
music
about
in the
where
sodding
Bills will
background?
be, I would expect with that new stadium, we'll still be coming up here quite often.
I think, you know, you were in New England all those years, and you were Denver, with Peyton,
Boom.
New England. And we're doing the
Anna's
same
got the
thing
ball.
with Buffalo.
Anna's got the ball. Anna's got the ball.
Kansas City.
Throws deep down the middle. And it's caught on the 20-yard line.
Get to your feet. Go, Shakir, they're saying. He runs it out to the 5.
And he's at the 5-yard line.
Catch. I think he was touched. They're going to rule, and it will go for 54 yards.
Go ahead and watch. You see number 8 right there on your screen? He's going to double Diggs.
Unreal.
Holland goes and doubles Diggs, and that allows.
I don't know if he was touched. Oh, they put the hand up.
Under review.
He had no chance.
There was touch on
Right
the
there.
toe, on the left foot. That's all it takes, a little tap. But Shakir coming up big in this game. 3 catches for 74. Oh, hold on a minute.
No, it hits the ground.
Gene.
And incomplete
Definitely.
catch.
We're going to take a look. We've got this one shot. I don't believe there was possession secure enough.
The
when
ball's
ball
gone
does
under, and
contact
as he's
the
gone on,
ground,
he's hit the
he's
ground with
planning
it.
to keep it.
Nope.
Oh, that's a drop.
But right there,
That is a
that
drop.
appears to me, guys, that the
Incomplete
ground
pass, people.
finalized, and I think if
That
the
will be
ball goes up
overcalled.
against the ground, he loses
Get
that
your
position
flag
to
out.
kinda regain it.
Mike McDaniels, get your flag out.
Let's
Get
put
your
it this
flag
way.
out.
This is less of a catch than Dawson Knox's
Get
touchdown that was taken away.
your flag out.
This is not a catch.
Nope.
This is a no-brainer.
Call on the field, completed
was-
pass. And then when the official comes on, it's when rolling on the field, it's the uncompleted
And
pass.
now what it's going to mean, and they're already bringing it back. It'll be 4th and 8. So Miami, remember.
Come on, get the uncompleted pass going. Let's go. Uncompleted pass. Oh,
Getting the ball back.
taking long. Why do they take long on so many angles? You need a minimum of 5 angles. We've seen it on the telly. 2 angles. Incompleted pass. Don't get me wrong. It was.
It is an incomplete pass. It will be 4th down.
Huge break for the Dolphins, and what a throw play call. But these receivers, it's almost like, is the sun just blinding everyone? Because it's that direction. Each one is kind of going that way.
Yeah, we're seeing drops on both teams' part on deep balls down at that end of the field.
Yep, everything's back from that right side, looking back to the left a little bit. You know, we've seen it by that 30 and 20 over and over again.
Sam Martin in to punt.
Wow.
Right, here we go. They're going to punt away. 4th and 8. 1 minute 45 on the clock. Meow. Straight down the other end. That to the 23-yard line. They're going for a run. 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 40, 30. Unreal. Brilliant run back. Oh, my God. They've got to get a touchdown. The Dolphins have got to get a touchdown for that. That's brilliant. Going for a run, 40-yard line, 50-yard line, 40-yard line, 30-yard line.
Cedric Wilson go back into Martin. Martin does a great job saving
Unreal.
a touchdown, but use your speed.
The former Cowboy who was on the injury report with hip and groin issues takes it 50 yards, and Skylar Thompson is psyched about
Unreal.
this opportunity coming up at the Buffalo 27.
Danny Crossman, special teams coordinator, needing a big play or two.
Okie dokie.
Right there, excellent job. They hadn't been great at defending on these kick and punt returns this year, but that was big.
30. 27-yard line. He's got the ball. He's got the ball. He's got the ball. Throws right. Boom. Oh, come on, guys.
Edmonds jarred it loose. Edmonds now with 2 of those kind of hits to force in completions.
Grabbed it. Oh, but it come out of
Great
his
job by
hands.
Edmonds.
He got tackled.
Go ahead and run that and pause right when he's about to throw. Right there. He sees Edmonds. You're going to have a guy come wide open. Just wait. You got to look off and throw it. That's where Skyler's got to get better. He's got to do it today.
And we got flags out again, nullifying the play.
False start. Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Second down.
They seem like they start driving and then they get either sacked or they get pre-snap penalties, and it's the 3rd false start of this first half on Miami. So now it's 2nd and 15.
Yeah, that's just one area the Dolphins have to shore up. McDaniel will know that this offseason. They're penalized 4th most in the NFL, and that is why some games that are close, you don't end up winning, and just kills you. They've got to turn this into points. And I mean, touchdown probably. If they really want to have a chance, I feel like in this game, can't keep kicking field goals.
2nd and 15.
2nd and 15, they're going for a throw. Caught at the 20.
To Hill, dives near the marker.
It's a great job by Hill. That almost triple covered. It's a perfect throw. It's a back shoulder. 2-man, we call it. So really, you have help over the top. And White was not able to see the ball.
It's 3rd and 2. Hill, who was 2nd in the league this year in receptions and receiving yards.
Here we go.
It looked like he was closer than that.
I agree.
Would you throw a challenge flag to get an extra yard and a half?
I did not think that was a good mark.
Well, you
All right.
shouldn't. It's under 2.
Here we go. Throws right.
So there's the
Oh,
throw.
incomplete pass.
Waddle was the intended target.
4th and 2.
Waddle without a catch. And now you got 4th and 2. Interesting here. You could kick a field goal. I know you say they need touchdown, but kick a field goal, it's a 1-score game.
Yeah, I agree, but it's also like, you know, the one thing is they're not going to go review something that's not about a first down. So there was no chance really to review it. But I like this. Get some motion. Send Tyreek across. Yep. See what they're in.
All right, here we go. 4th and 2. They're going for it.
Timeout called.
Oh.
Timeout called by the Dolphins. And maybe Mike McDaniel will think about this a little bit longer. Again, you hate to be settling for field goals, but you go to the locker room knowing you're going to get the football to start the second half. Field goal is a good thing right here, maybe.
I think you're onto something there. You're talking me into it.
I mean, it feels like they could be down by 21. You know, they had a touchdown that was overturned, rightfully so. The second one to Knox, but here they are at 17-6. Got a chance to bring it to a 1-score game. And let's see, they're bringing in a whole new personnel group, and they are going to go field goal. I think this is the right call, Tony. What do you think?
I still might have gone for it only because of this. Yes, the field goal's huge and everything you described, but also you're giving the ball back with 2 timeouts.
That's true.
To the top team in the National Football League, so you're also giving them a real chance. Whereas if you get it, the first down,
They're going for a field goal attempt instead of going for it on 4 and 2. That's fair play.
3rd made field goal of this quarter.
37-yard field goal attempt. The kick is good.
He was perfect here.
9 and 17. 1 minute 15.
That came down to the wire. It was 3 for 3 on that evening. 3 for 3 in this one. 17-9 with 75 seconds to go in the first half. Sanders on a 9-0 run.
Well, it has been a bit mental. Tyreek Hill, 1,710 rush yards. Jalen Ward, 1,356 rush yards. Combined 3,066, 3rd most by teammates in NFL history. Alright.
When you're that young,
Back in it.
some open people because he just hasn't seen it enough times.
So at least Dolphins are beating points on the board. against the Bills.
Puts the toe to it,
The Bills are going for a touchback with 1 minute 15 seconds left.
Allen and the Bills, they know that when you play a division rival, and yeah, you got a different story at quarterback. Remember, Teddy Bridgewater is active today, but he's not playing because he's got a fractured pinky finger on his throwing hand. But they played 8 quarters of football this year, and there was a 1-point differential between the two, again, as they went 1-1.
That's why I was shocked that it was such a huge margin for people thought Buffalo was going to win by.
On first down with the pocket seal.
And then throws right, open,
It's Knox
over for a first.
for the first, and he's shoved out by Riley at 108. Gain of 11.
Yeah, this is the difference right now. Josh Allen's moving people with his eyes and creating windows for the receivers, tight ends, and backs, and that's getting people open. And that's really been kind of part of the reason why, like, Riley was so far away on the play.
Boom. Adam's got the ball. Adam's got the ball. It's going for a run. Oh, incomplete pass.
In a hurry, off the mark. Going for Cole Beasley. Beasley, your old Dallas teammate who they re-signed late in the season. He had a brief stint with Tampa this year, caught a handful of passes from Tom Brady, but you know, it wasn't that long ago. He was an integral part of what they were doing here in Buffalo.
Oh yeah, when he got here, he was just unguardable one-on-one in the slot and everything. Obviously, years go on, money, age, everything, but he's still a dynamic player. But they have so much talent out there that it's just.
Allen's got the ball. Allen's got the ball. Allen's got the ball. Throws deep left. Incomplete. Incomplete. Dolphins have got the ball. 30-yard line. 25, 20. Unbelievable.
With 53 seconds
Unreal.
to go in Buffalo territory and deep for one more shot before the intermission.
Wow, this is such a big-time play. I thought Kohu got away with a hold right before.
So Howard comes up with a pick, and now Holland comes up with a pick.
Unreal.
Both in this quarter.
That's just a great play at the end. I think he pulled on Beasley right before then. Watch right here. You're going to see grabbing Beasley right there. And Beasley needed to keep coming back to the ball, and that's huge. What a good job.
Good job by the Dolphins coming out in the second half, nearly finishing. Now get a touchdown. Get a touchdown. All for that. Get a touchdown. Thompson's got the ball. Hands it off to the running back. Hands it off to Hill. No. No good.
And he loses about 3 when it's all said and done. That previous play, Gene Steratore, did you think that should have been a holding call?
You know what? Once the ball's in the air, defensive holding's off, and there's some restriction there right when the ball comes to that point. When we slow these down, they look much bigger. To me, in real time, it's kind of a bang-bang play, and I'm glad they left that alone personally.
It's been an interesting game so far.
Well, that's the one way Miami is going to be able to win today, win the turnover battle. 2 all year on the road. They have
second and 13.
And they've returned them for 77 yards. The two combined, second and 13.
Boom, got the ball.
And a catch. And a yard short of the first is Ahmed, who was again examined for a possible concussion, and they ruled he was fine to resume play, and he gets him within a yard of a first.
This is a great throw.
Perfect. Straight to Ahmed. Straight to the left
to
bang.
protect him from getting hit by the corner wide on the outside, and that's 2 or 3 times now. And I think that Thompson's
Josh
getting
Allen
that little
first
rhythm,
5
starting to
games.
understand.
The last 5, 2. Wow. 2 interceptions.
Well, Miami did not find the end zone last week against the Jets, but still won. So it's been
Right, third and 1.
Since they've been
Boom. Thompson's got the ball. Throws deep down to the right to Hill. Hill's got the ball over for a first at the 6-yard line.
As Hill had plenty of space.
37 seconds left on the clock.
First and goal. They had only 8 drives all regular season that started in opponent territory, the fewest in the NFL. That speaks to their lack of takeaways and not really getting anything in the return game, but they've had both interception returns started drives in opponent territory in this quarter. So 8 the whole season, 2 in this quarter.
Well, Buffalo's incredible.
Right, here we go.
Second best in the red zone touchdown percentage in the NFL. So
Right, boom. Thompson's got the ball, throws into the touchdown zone, touchdown. Done.
as soon as I said that, I knew that was going to be a touchdown. You can't say they're unbelievable there, but Buffalo is the only team that hasn't allowed a touchdown to a tight end this season, and that ends now. And you see Brad Thompson very excited for his son. And wow, what happened here, Jim?
Wow, Gesicki with the touchdown reception.
Look at that. Boom, straight in the middle. No one covering the man.
He had only 2 catches in the 2 games against Buffalo total this year. They're going to go for 2.
They're going for 2-point conversions. I would have played it safe.
They could go to the locker room tied.
But hey ho.
Thompson did a good job looking off Poyer on the last one. I like
Here
this.
we go.
You can't beat the champ.
I can't run it in, surely. But we're going to find out anyway. 2-point conversion to make it 17-17. Thompson's got the ball. He's going for a throw. Throw right. Colt to Hill. It's tied at half time. 33 seconds.
Is now tied with a half minute to go in the first half.
Well, this is why McDaniel, he does motion more than anybody. He creates confusion on defense and who's going to guard who. And perfectly thrown ball and good design play, but the motion creates the confusion and you don't really necessarily know. So watch over here. You got
so they're watching behind Thompson, watching at the right to Hill. Hill's gone up, around. But it was like a fake play.
And that's why I think Mike McDaniel's one of the great play callers in the National Football League.
And after the 15-hour drive, he sees his son drive, well, 18 yards in 4 plays.
And I do think, by the way, that McDaniel is calling plays today. I know he hasn't much this year, but I think he's dusted off the cobwebs and started calling.
Oh, that's unreal. In the second quarter, still tied game. That's so nutty. The Dolphins were terrible in the first quarter, and then they bounced back to that. You're going to see a very interesting third quarter. This is going to be tight all throughout. Touchback.
Yet another touchback.
It's amazing how a player or two could change the direction of how a game.
Real. You couldn't make that up. Now we've got to go for an advert on 33 seconds. I hope we don't see an advert at 33 seconds. No, we're not going for an advert on 33 seconds. That's handy.
Settle in and kind of get a little more comfortable. And that's why turnovers are the most important stat in the National Football League.
First down with a half minute.
Boom. Allen's got the ball. Throws deep right. Caught. Oh my God.
Somewhere close to the 40-yard line of the Dolphins.
Big game, Gabe.
That's right.
He comes back, cover 2, and he's going to get in that hole, and this is a dime. And I think that sun is there. You can see how bright that is right there. Great job of extending and catching and getting up on the
field goal range. They're in field goal range. Allen's got the ball. Allen's got the ball. Allen's got the ball. Throws deep right out of bounds.
Getting rid of it with 21 seconds.
It's a good throwaway. Gabe slowed up right at the end. Good job by Josh to throw it away. This is where you got 2 go routes right in a row. And he's coming back to the huddle, and you're like, hey, just maybe a slant here. Shallow cross. Give me a go route again for the 3rd straight play.
As Bass loosens up.
Well, you got 2 timeouts right here. You got plenty of time. You could check this ball down and ensure, a field goal. Ooh, they almost got him to jump off sides.
Here's where Josh so often looks for Diggs, who's at the top.
There we go. Allen's got the ball.
And there he is.
That's a good job. 3 seconds off, get yourself into a good field goal position. Now you have really anything. I think the biggest thing is.
Now let's bring in Jay Feely. Like, what we're talking here is the max distance here.
Yeah, this will be a 56-yard field goal. They're in field goal range. Tyler Bass can make that, so they can be aggressive here, Tony, and try to get the first down.
Yep, well said, Jay. Well, you see right
3rd
now,
and 6.
They have only 1 safety back. You got a lot of chances on the outside,
Boom.
one-on-one.
Allen's got the ball, Allen's got the ball, Allen's got the ball. Catched, caught onto the 21, 22-yard line.
They've got 2 timeouts, and there's the first of those 2.
Here he comes, playoff, big game Gabe again, and that's a great job, Allen.
11 seconds on the clock. Just to keep the Dolphins at bay so they can either get a touchdown or a field goal, but to run down the clock as well. So interesting, very interesting.
3 catches for 69 yards in this half. That is some throw, isn't it? You called it.
Yes.
Just a flick of the wrist. With a lot on it.
Yeah, Davis, second in the NFL and yards per reception. He's gets the big ones down there, and you can see another 25-yard average on this drive.
11 seconds, 1 timeout. I mean, you got from here, you've got a 39-yard field goal attempt, so highly likely that Bass would deliver that. You just go to the end zone.
Okay, here we go.
I would throw something right in here, Jim. Just go up, try and hit him quickly, right in the middle of the field.
Allen's got the ball, throws deep left, touchdown, one-handed catch. One-handed catch.
We're not down, not both of them.
Wow, that was almost an incredible catch.
Oh no, what a touchdown.
This is pretty close.
1, 2.
Oh, he did get 1.
Oh, challenge that.
Wow, I'm not sure they doesn't have both.
See, to me, it's a good throw. You had a chance.
That kind of looked like he was in.
Well, he didn't have possession, I don't think, for the first.
Let's see if he had possession right here.
So, boom.
Oh. It was just Velcroed.
Challenge it, sod it.
Left foot's off. No, it doesn't have possession yet.
Yeah, because it's sliding. You see it, they're going to upstairs again.
Yeah, they're going to take a look at it. But
no, actually, it's a timeout called by Buffalo because Buffalo wants them to take another look at it. So they take their timeout here.
Wow, that's huge.
They're getting the word from upstairs. How come you guys aren't going to review this, Sean's saying?
They just showed it on the Jumbotron here, and everyone in the stadium just erupted thinking it's a touchdown.
And Sean is giving him the case of why didn't you guys review this? I have to take a timeout because you guys aren't going to stop play, right, Gene?
The problem is on the Jumbotron, they're not showing the ball in possession, so they're only seeing the feet.
Well, there are times when the home Jumbotron shows certain things, Tony. I don't think Stephon Diggs has stuck the ball initially, right? It hits his left hand, but then you see him try to regather it. So the left foot there, which was inbounds, is kind of irrelevant. Coach just wants that to be looked at because he wants them to take a closer look at something that he feels is much tighter than maybe he assumed that the officials thought.
You see him, Gene, he's still pleading and pointing upstairs. Are you guys not going to take a look at it? And I'm sure they're telling him that they're getting word that it's not a catch with possession with both feet in.
With 7 seconds on the go, would you really get it?
It's because they showed the Jumbotron over and over without seeing the ball. So they see the 2 feet, and so they think he's in. And he's like, how can you not do this? We're looking at him. It's a touchdown. We can see it on that big Jumbotron board right there. I mean, come on, you guys. And they're like, it's not a completion, we promise you. And he's like, well, how?
Yep. Well, it's going to end up with a field goal attempt.
Well, that's huge because you don't get another play because you had to waste your timeout.
39
I thought they
yards.
should have thrown that in the middle of the field, had 7 seconds, taken the timeout from the 8-yard line, so you have one more crack at it.
Here's Bass. 39
Done.
yards. Good.
20-17 with 4 seconds left on the clock.
20-17.
Wow, what a half.
What a half.
Did a little bit of everything.
It has been interesting. Sodding interesting. So,
well, if you didn't see the ball and you were behind, you would think that was a touchdown, but you can't see that he doesn't have control.
Yeah, that's the problem. The ball is sliding down the front of the jersey right here. By that time,
yeah, it's not a completed part catch. Sorry, it's not a touchdown.
It's a sensational catch.
Yeah.
It just doesn't amount to anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it leads to 3 anyway. The drive does. We've had 17 points in the final 2 minutes.
Fair play to the Bills, though. 2017, but fair play to the Dolphins.
Well, it's
they were nothing. They were 0, and now they leveled about 17 combined points in the last 2 minutes 11 seconds. Flipping out. So they've done all right, man. Listen, that's it. Skylar Thompson's doing good. It's just the guys ain't catching the ball. The Dolphins players just keep dropping the ball.
The Dolphins, this looked like it was going to be a blowout. And really the interception on the John Brown throw when it was 17-0 allowed them to kind of start to crawl back in it. Good job by defensive coordinator Josh Boyer adjusting all the cover zero early. And he moves away from it, and they've gotten some big-time plays.
Here we go.
Bass.
And boom. Touchback.
And 4 seconds to go.
Touchback in 4 seconds.
On the way. As Skylar Thompson comes out, just the 3rd Kansas State product quarterback to ever start an NFL playoff game. Joins Lynn Dickey on that list. He joins Steve Grogan on the list. 3rd ever. And he was the MVP just a little more than a year ago in the Texas Bowl down in Houston. He threw 3 touchdowns and led K-State to a bowl victory over
That's
LSU.
been interesting, I have to admit.
They may take a shot at it here after all, Tony. I mean, you got these 2 star receivers.
Now, this will be why? What are you doing?
Yeah, this is what they're doing, looking for Hill, who leaps into the air and is knocked down incomplete. The close out, what turned out to be a pretty exciting first half of action. First quarter belonged to Buffalo, the second to Miami, and it's 20-17.
Well, you go
Bills
halftime, 17-20. Been a mental first half. Mental.
What's up, Vine?
Fair play to the Dolphins, seriously, to bringing that back. But they all struggled. Well, we'll find out. Half time. I'm going to take a break. And I will see you in about 10-15 minutes.
team and the mental, fortitude and toughness. They've done this before. 3-game winning streaks, 5-game winning streaks. They win a big one last week. They've been playing in the playoffs now for a few weeks, and for them to kind of settle in and create those turnovers, that is the biggest difference. You have to have guys make a couple plays like that, and then the ability to score, a touchdown. I mean, they can do this now, Jim. This is now very scary territory for Buffalo, because if the Dolphins go down and score on this drive, the bounce of the ball can change everything very quickly.
The Bills punt.
Second half with Bass.
And the Dolphins are receiving it, and they're going for a touchback. But this is going to be a tight arse game, people.
Coach, you told us yesterday that your team was motivated all week by the talk. You guys right now are just down 3. What was the message in the locker room, and how do you finish this one off?
The message is how we got here is handling our emotions. We have great resolve, a team that doesn't quit, and more of that should produce good dividends.
What were your thoughts on how Skylar did in that first half, and what more do you want to see out of him?
There's things that he did very well. There's things that he would love to have back. The bottom line is he persevered. He didn't blink in the moment, which I was very proud of and hoping for a good second half.
Appreciate the time. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Trace. 1-yard gain. As you look at the first half numbers, McDaniel steering this team in his first year to the postseason, just as Sean McDermott did year 1 for Buffalo. And look at the tale of the 2 quarters. But Buffalo racking up 275 yards and only up by a field goal.
I mean, Buffalo played great. It was just the turnovers ended 2 drives that, you got to remember the drop by Shakir all the way down the field. That would have been another 50 yards. And that allowed them to come back and create the turnover. And I think you're going to find right now, this is playoff football and playoff nerves.
2nd and 9.
Win or go home. Start of the second half. Huge underdog on the road.
Armstead at left tackle giving it a go. As Smythe hobbled to the sideline.
Right, 2nd and 9. Boom. Thompson's got the ball. Thompson's got the ball. Throws right.
The end, and it's just thrown away in the general area.
And he's throwing it away.
Of Jeff Wilson. Quarterback numbers in that first half. And again, I heard Phil talking about it at halftime. The numbers are not.
Wow, do you know what? Mav sacked 3 times, sacked twice for Thompson, 3 times for Allen. Couldn't make that up, man. Couldn't make that up. Pass yards 220 and 104 something for Thompson, and he's come back like that.
Nothing so far. In fact, he's not in on this play. 3rd and 9.
On the 25-yard line. Boom. Thompson's got the ball, still got the ball. Oh, the defense is coming. He's running down. Throws right. Cool.
And it's caught, but well short of the first. So they're going to give him the catch. Doesn't lead to a first down, whether it is or not. It was Wilson with the grab. They give him the reception.
I think it was incomplete. They're calling it here.
Okay, there it is. Yep.
Yeah,
They voted incomplete.
That was really great defense by Buffalo. Coming out, getting a 3 and out, and just being sticky. And yeah, shockingly, Waddle wasn't in.
There's Morstead to punt. It's 3rd punt of the game.
Right, here we go. Boom. We're going for a run. Oh, and it gone nowhere.
He got decked right away by Fedulum. 50-yard punt.
Here comes the onslaught right now. Here comes the big bad bully, the Bills, who started off like gangbusters right away.
It looked like an onslaught, didn't it, early?
Yeah. And this is a tough matchup for, the Dolphins, because, their weakness in some ways, their pass defense, they're 27th in the league, and guess who's unbelievable at throwing the ball? I mean, Josh Allen in this offense. So
Okie dokie.
They did a good job with the 2 turnovers, but they've got to make more stands than that, and they've got to figure out a way to keep it going. But I just feel like Josh Allen is about to take off here. I mean, think about all the plays he made. You threw the whole kitchen sink at him in that first half. Now I think they know what you're doing.
Allen's got the ball. He dropped it. He dropped it. And the Dolphins are getting it. The Dolphins fumbled it. And the Dolphins have got the touchdown.
Touchdown and the lead.
I don't believe it.
And right when I say he's going to take off and have a big time, no. Rowe with a hit.
And Sealer with the recovery. The first lead of the game. Miami comes in and throttles Josh Allen.
Unbelievable.
To roll out toward the goal line, and Sealer had the
You couldn't make that up. So, right. Showing from behind Allen's. Allen's going to get the ball. He's got the ball. He's looking. And the defense has just come straight in. He's tried to tackle him from the arm where the ball is. And the ball's just come out of his hand. Just slipped out of his hands after the tackle. And then they tried to get it and the ball's pushed. And two Dolphins defenses have gone straight in. Picked it up. Touchdown. Unreal. 23-20. And now they're waiting for the point. And the point is good. Unreal. Unbelievable. Dolphins are on top. Unbelievable. That was one of the most unrealistic plays going. How they've done that, I've got no idea. Fair play, though. Unbelievable. You couldn't make that up. Now we're just waiting. Bit of a mad one, this one. NFL is prohibited, but blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
This is a guy that heard
back
it all
in.
talk all week. He said, again, we mentioned, I just kept a poker face. I listened to all this. But there were residuals for my guys, he said, a motivating factor for sure, that they would come in here without anybody giving them a chance. He says, who needs a leader when things are going good? That's when you discover leaders. And things weren't going good early in this game.
3, 2, 1, boom.
Focused and
Bills again. I know they're going for a run. 20.
At the 15 and straight ahead to the 24. By the way, Saturday college basketball on CBS. Big 12 battle between number 17 TCU and Kansas. Kansas lined up right behind.
No one cares, mate. No one cares. Not interested. Not interested. Inside college basketball. Not interested. Back him.
He felt a little bit like, hey, you know, we played these guys twice really good. We beat them once, and you think we have no chance.
Going
he said they thought
for a
they were
throw.
a warm-up
Cool.
game.
Second and 1.
Neutral site championship. That's we're just kind of here. He's like, we're ready for this. We know how to compete with this football team.
It definitely hit home with them, the way they were being portrayed. He also went on to add that he says, I love coming here. You know, a lot of people could get, I guess, intimidated is what he's trying to say by playing at Buffalo. But he says, it reminds me of when I fell in love with the game. So when I was 6 or 7 years old, watching games from here. This is what it's all about. He relished the chance to be the visitor in this game today.
All right. They're going for the run in the middle, and the run is good.
course, you're not talking about, when you're talking about Mike McDaniel, you're not talking about just another plain old football coach who can X and O. We're talking about a guy that will take you on a pretty fascinating journey when you sit down and talk in some of these in-depth, deep thinking kind of issues. A Yale graduate who his senior thesis at Yale was written about the maturation of the National Football League in the 1960s. That was his final senior thesis. Here's a handoff to Singletary, and
up to the 50.
Out to the 50.
That's a good job. Get back to the ground. Ground's been working for them. The turnovers, 3 of them. Go ahead and watch the right side of the line right here. Go left and push, displace Wilkins right out of there, and that creates a huge hole. And that's one of the things. Is settle back in. This has just gotten. Josh Allen has 3 turnovers today. Shocking. Like he had 1 interception in his whole playoff career. 3 turnovers today.
2 picks and the fumble. And here's Singletary as they run it for a 4th straight play. You sense a little nervous energy in the stadium right now?
Exactly. I think this is what happens a little bit when you're a huge favorite. It's okay when you get up and you're going to be all right. And, even Sean McDermott, when
okay, 2nd and 7.
It almost felt like at that point in the game, it was just.
It's getting interesting.
This is over early. It was like
slowly but interesting.
It's like, oh, there's 1 play, okay. But the more plays and the longer you hang in, the more.
2nd and 7.
That team who's Georgetown against
Dolphins 24, Bills 20.
Very antsy for the team who's supposed
Right,
to win.
47-yard line. Allen's got the ball. Throws deep in the middle. Caught. Oh, and he hit. So he was going towards him. There was a defensive player in front of him, but he didn't see the person behind him. He's got the ball. Bang. Ball come out of hand. Incomplete pass. Good run though. Who's that by? Knox.
Flying over and doing a good job of
gutted.
not trying to do too much. Good.
Mate, the defense on the Bills is coming out on top.
By Holland to come in.
Jesus.
He early, he timed it. Patience, poise at the top.
What's going on here?
2nd round pick last year, Holland. I like the future for a lot of these guys, Jim. They got some young guys. Phillips, really good. Young talent.
3rd and 7.
Allen's got the ball. Tried to throw it to number 10's at Ashir, but he couldn't grab it.
Talk about that nervous energy.
That showed up there, didn't it?
Just a little Amy, and you make a couple mistakes, you just kind of you need someone to help you, but Wilkins provides this. See this right here? He's about to hit Wilkins' hands when he throws it, so quarterbacks can feel that hand right there, so you're throwing it and you make it miss the hand so it doesn't get tipped. But Gabe Davis was
wide open and didn't give it to him. He was wide open on the top right hand. The Bills are getting nervous.
Flying to about the 6, and too big a bounce to be tracked down at the last moment by Neal. Just a net of 27 yards. Thompson.
Well, this has been bloody interesting. 24-20, 11 minutes 16. Still got a long way to go. But if the Bills just hit the red down and keep putting pressure on like that, say no more. Come on with the adverts. Hurry up, let's go. All right, Beckham.
Down 24-20 as the 2 seed against the last team in. The Miami Dolphins, who were able to withstand that late season 5-game losing streak to win Week 18 against the Jets, coupled with Buffalo's win over New England. Got him into the
Here we
postseason.
go.
Goes
Goes down. Boom. Oh, incomplete.
Doesn't have a catch for the 3rd time down deep on the passing route. Waddle unable to hold on. It was knocked out of his hands by Taron Johnson.
Wow, what a throw. And this ball was grab it and snatch it.
He had it.
Oh,
it come out of his
technique.
hands.
That's really
Oh,
just
mate.
great defense, Jim. Taron Johnson poised through the point and then
Dolphins,
right through.
honestly, man,
That is great.
they're coming alive, people. The Dolphins are coming alive. 20-yard line, 2nd and 10. Thompson's got the ball, hands it off in the middle, and he's made up 4 yards,
Been passes that hit him
maybe
right
5.
where the pass had to be. There is Wilson setting up what will be a 3rd and 6 after a
3rd and
4-yard
6,
pickup.
4 yards
That's
gained.
huge. What right there, I was waiting to see shotgun runs. Miami likes to live in 21, 12 personnel. In other words, they like big people and run the ball. Coming from a Shanahan system, and allows them to play action as much as any other team. But shotgun, zone reads, quarterback has legs, he can keep it on big downs.
Here we go again.
I think you'll see that moving forward.
They move Hill over to the right side. White's on him.
Everyone up in the line, you got to get
Boom.
it out fast unless they drop out.
He's got the ball, throws deep. Oh, it's caught. Oh, I thought he was caught. It didn't even look.
Running around there with 3 Bills in the area, including Tremaine Edmonds, who
Mate,
possible play on the ball. 3 and out for Miami.
fair play. He threw it. He ran straight down the middle. He looked as well.
Perfectly thrown ball, but
Oh, mate, there was 3 defensive players.
Edmonds
45 for the Bills, 51,
just missed it.
21 for the Bills, and 31 for the
Barely kinda
Bills.
touched it, but it kind of made his eyes. He
Oh.
couldn't tell exactly where it would be. That was a dime.
Punt back.
Here's Morstead. His last punt went 50 yards. This one's shorter, but a fairer catch.
I tell you what, Skylar Thompson, the last 2 throws were perfect. No catches, though.
Another scrap on the field.
You're watching Super
Seriously, man. There's a lot of scraps on this field. Oh, so now we're waiting again. It has been an interesting 3rd quarter, 2nd half, and I think it will be even more interesting once the time goes on. If you're new, welcome. I'm doing all the wildcard streams on my channel, so keep an eye out. We've got the Giants game as well. I think it's Giants and Vikings, which is an important one. If you're a 49ers fan like me, we have to keep an eye on that one. And then you've got the evening one, I think it's Ravens and Bengals. Am I right? Ravens and Bengals? Yeah, I think I'm right. Either way, I'm streaming all the games, and then tomorrow we've got the Cowboys and Bucks, a big game on that as well. Interesting games for the divisional round. So yeah, just keep an eye out on that. I don't know if I'll be streaming the divisional round. I have to see what day my team's playing, because in the restaurant trade, I work weekends. I work between 9 and 12-hour shifts, and it's always in. I always miss it. If it was like a 1:15 game or something, I could see it, but it's not. They're like late evenings, like 6 to 9 p.m. So I'm hopefully, if we play on Saturday, I think I've got cover, so I can cover the 49ers game and the other game, another game on top of that, because there's 2 games playing Saturday, 2 games playing Sunday. But we will find out. I will keep you guys up to date on my channel with videos, streams, and of course shorts, which I'm doing a lot of them videos somehow. So yeah, other than that, just waiting. I was waiting all these adverts. All right, Saturday, January 21, 4:30 p.m., 8:15, and then January 2022, 3 p.m., 6:30 p.m. Those are the US versions of the divisional round. All right, here we go. 32-yard line. Well, Allen hands it off. I don't know who it's to, but they're trying to run up to the right. Phillips for the Dolphins read it. 2nd and 15.
Well, this is a miscommunication. Watch, you're going to see the whole right side go this way, and we're going to hand it off over here. This is supposed to be Josh Allen's supposed to keep that. He forgot. Josh Allen's supposed to fake it and then run. It was a quarterback designed run. This is what happens, though. We saw it with Mahomes. He made that mistake at the end of the half.
All right, Allen's got the ball. Allen's got the ball. Throws it out. Nice quick catch.
Just in time to save the sack. It was Phillips all over the quarterback. Knox with the catch for a gain of 2.
Remember in the game
against Cincinnati? Yeah, right before the half.
They're rolling. Everything's good. And then you make just a little bit of a mental mistake as you see Phillips, who is a stud.
Ooh, look at Phillips just plowing ahead.
He is outstanding. They got some young talent. But I do think, you know, that moment, what happened to Patrick Mahomes, he comes back. The second half, it was like, I screwed up. I cost us points. I threw it behind the line. Clock ran out. They didn't get points there. You almost want someone to help you. You need to help him right now a little bit.
Oh, Allen's got the ball. Allen's got the ball. Allen's got the ball. Throws deep left. And it's brilliant. Incompleted pass. Howard for the Dolphins pushed that away for the Bills not to grab it. 4 and 13. Bills are nervous, man. Taking risks like that. They're nervous.
This was a great ball, actually, at that moment right there. Diggs just high point, but Howard does a good job of getting up there. But you know what I'm saying? That mental side where it's like, oh.
That's going to be the story the rest of the way. It's just, again, facing the challenge, the adversity.
He needs something to go his way to turn it back around. Because you don't go the wrong way and not keep the ball.
The whole season on the line. That was a 54-yard punt by Martin. All right, Tracy, it's yours.
All right, so 24-20. I've got to block out the bleeding music. I don't know why I keep hitting on bloody music all the time. So, yeah, at the moment, going well each way. They're both tense. They're both they're both struggling because they're nervous. It's a big deal.
Thank you, Trace.
All right, so here we go. Back him.
Such a feel-good story, and again, prayers.
15-yard line. They're trying to get it out, and no, we're going to go nowhere. Bills had that all covered through.
If I am the Dolphins coaching staff, I would be very aggressive here. I know running the ball, it calms things, but let's call them the champs, right? We'll say, well, they're not the champs, but the champs. You have the 2 seed, the big dog, the champs on the ropes, and you're sitting here going, okay, how do we beat them? You can't try and just be passive to beat them and hope this runs out. It's like you're 6 under par for the first time ever, and you just want to finish the last 5 holes with pars, and you're going to make bogeys over and over again. Be aggressive and go win the game.
There we go. Thompson's got the ball. Oh, nearly got sacked. Oh, he threw it out quick. Caught by Ahmed. Fair play. He tried to get it out of bounds, but Ahmed, it was so short. Ahmed grabbed it and went for supposed to be a little run, but it didn't go nowhere.
About to bring him down. He thinks he was down. He thinks that should be looked at.
Well, he was definitely down. I was shocked that they didn't, but maybe he kept his, because, you know, your shin, let's see right here. Wow, what a job by Milano.
We got another Gene Steratore moment here.
Knee of the runner was down prior to the pass. I don't want to put the ball back at the 8-yard line.
It's a really good job by, I would think, a replay assist there. They took a quick shot at it, saw the shin down, ruled him down by contact, and a good job by the officials there.
I don't know, though. That didn't look down on that one. Like, at what point, Gene? It's got to leave the hand in the motion of throwing, like right here.
It's just that top of that or the bottom of that
I
share,
think
Tony.
it was
Right
down.
above the ankle, right there's a great
So
shot.
right there.
And you see him down with the ball still in his hands.
Yeah, I guess if it's on the fingertips, you're in the motion of throwing, but it hasn't left your fingertips.
Exactly.
Just like basketball.
That's right.
All right, here we go.
A second sack in this game, and it sets up a 3rd and 19. Dangerous point here for the Dolphins.
Here we go.
Ball here. Make this easy on the young quarterback. Handoff, check down, shallow cross, throw it underneath.
Got the ball, throw deep, left, intercepted. No way. Intercepted.
Well, this is as much on the coaching staff, I believe, as it is on the quarterback. This is a huge moment. It's 3rd and 19. Percentage of getting this is so low.
Intercepted. Gutted for Thompson.
Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen against a dominant defense.
Honestly.
Over the years. He's in an end zone, so you're going to be a little nervous about taking a sack. You're on the road. You have the lead in a playoff game, and you're going to throw a go route into shell coverage with 2 guys back there.
Gutted.
Unbelievable play by Elam.
So now the Bills
Very
have the
poor
ball.
decision, I think, to put your quarterback in that position to have to make that.
I could
and
tell.
he never does that. McDaniel never does that. He wants that one back right there.
I could tell you were feeling it. And now that nervous energy has turned into some positive energy around here.
Here we go. Bills have got the ball. Bills have got the ball. Josh Allen's running bottom right. He's got caught.
It's Davis, and he's thrown back down at the 20 by Baker.
You did multiple things there. One, I get it was you have a veteran quarterback. Listen, it's not there. Check it down, right? But I know that feeling when you're backed up in the end zone and you're 3rd and 19, you just took a sack. You shouldn't have, like all these feelings that come into play, and he knows it's his fault. Ultimately, he throws the ball, so it's on him. But knowing who you have, who's out there,
Okay.
in the playoff game, lead in the second
Gutted.
half, you got him. And now
Dolphins were doing well, man. Now they're getting nervous. Now Josh Allen and the Bills.
More freed up, back to himself. He doesn't have to go do it all himself now. So you can't have 2 guys in motion. Good job getting him set. Now you can go back in motion.
From the 20, first down after a 13.
There you go.
Pass play.
Allen's got the ball. 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 Throws right. Oh.
Throws it away in the direction of Singletary.
I love that, though. That was him. You see how calm Allen all of a sudden is? It's like, I know I'm going to throw this away, but it's going to be a flag.
2nd and 10. There's a flag on the field as well.
Yeah, the flag is back at the 6-yard line. It's got to be some kind of illegal contact or something, you would think, down there. Holding, perhaps.
See Brad Allen there, one of the great referees in the league.
There's no foul for illegal contact as the quarterback was outside the pocket. It's an incomplete pass, 2nd down.
All right, they pick up the flag there, Gene.
Yeah, it's illegal contact. In order for it to be illegal contact, though, the quarterback has to stay in the pocket. Defensive holding, no pocket restriction. But on illegal contact, you look and see the potential foul. Look back. If quarterback's out of the pocket, you don't have a foul.
So it's 13 up there. You see Gabe Davis on top.
Here we go again.
Didn't get called for it. Good explanation, Gene.
2nd and 10. 6:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. A lot of traffic on that handoff. Singletary could have lost yardage, but turns it into a gain of 2. Got a Bills player a little shaken up, and it's their left tackle, Dawkins. Stayed down for a little extra moment or 2. We'll talk to Dawkins, who is a valuable part of this Buffalo offense.
Okay, bit of an injured bit.
They've been putting pressure, though. They've been getting pressure on Josh Allen a number of times, including one that led to the scoop and score.
Well, that's kind of how the Dolphins have turned this around defensively. They've been really good. You talked about it earlier. You see this.
Dawkins pulling. And Interesting. Got hit in the side of the helmet. And he's going to sit out of play.
You do have to sit out of play if they deem that.
Here we go, 3rd and 8, 20-yard line.
Wetzenberry comes in at left tackle. He's lined up against Ingram on 3rd and 8.
Best in the league on 3rd and medium.
Oh.
And look at him move all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Bloody hell.
Josh Allen has 3 different runs. I saw Bill Cowher talk about it in the pregame show. The designed runs, which this was, instinctive runs where he feels it and senses gaps are open, and then ones where he takes charge late in games. This is a combination of a design.
Unbelievable.
I want the ball. I'm Michael Jordan. Put it in my hands in big plays.
And they want the lead back as Dawkins returns after sitting out a snap.
They didn't do as many designed runs this year.
Here we go, red zone time, people. 1st and goal on the 6-yard line.
Sometimes like to do it.
Throws left, caught, touchdown. Beasley. Oh my God, this is going to be a tight game. A tight game.
To Cole Beasley, and the Bills regain the lead.
Yep. Unreal.
This is a great play design, well done by offense coordinator Ken Dorsey. So here's Beasley. This is all out pressure. These guys are guarding man-to-man. They're going to get blocked. And Beasley just has to get outside. Perfectly thrown ball, and then just narrowly gets skinny and gets in there. He doesn't have to try and get skinny. I do sometimes.
Boom. Done. Point. Entered. 27-24. Right. We're going to go toilet break. But yeah, Bills are struggling. But now they found a touchdown and they're more positive. Dolphins have got to answer the message. Okay, so we're back in. All good so far.
And Mike Tiffy, our TD, and
all right, here we go.
So grateful to them all for a fabulous season.
They are unbelievable. They make
All right, so the Bills are now have had their touchdown. And the point, 27-24. Dolphins got their answer, going for a run at the 24-yard line.
To about the 24. By the way, Super Wildcard Weekend presented by Verizon continues.
Giants and Vikings, Ravens and Bengals, Cowboys and Bucks.
On ESPN and ABC. And then
and
the
about
divisional playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax kicks off next weekend on CBS
30
and NBC. We'll begin our coverage next weekend as always with the best in the business. Our crew on the
40
NFL
minutes time. I will be turning this off and streaming the Giants game because I need to know who I'm playing next week.
You know that you just messed up. This is where you find out a lot about.
But until that happens,
can he bounce back, or does he feel like, woe is me, I just screwed up?
we're here. So Dolphins got it.
There's Hill.
Going for a run. Going for a run. First.
Oh, he can just absolutely break your ankles, can he?
Oh, it's unbelievable. And everyone thought Kansas City let him go. There's no way they'd be back, and they had one of their best seasons ever offensively. But this guy, when you put the tape on, he just he looks different. He set career highs in catches with 119 this year and yards, 1,710, and 77 first down receptions. Every time he touches it, almost he gets a first down. It's unbelievable. He's been so good for so long.
Miami's first down of the quarter. By the way, they have 8 first downs for the game. That's it, with 24 points on the board. 32 of the 51 points in this game combined have come off turnovers. And of course, Miami, the beneficiary of a lot of that. Waddle at the bottom, still without a catch. First and 10.
Boom. Got the ball. Throw. Thompson throws. Oh, just over on the ground.
As Basham, who's already gotten to Skylar Thompson once, almost got his second sack of the afternoon.
They're starting to come after him. Leslie Frazier blitzing. You see another corner blitz. A few of these are designed for this.
Thompson starting with Teddy Bridgewater, not 100%. Broken, fractured pinky finger on his throwing hand. Limited in practice this week. Of course, you got Tua, who didn't make the trip, still in concussion protocol. And watching on from South Florida.
Here we go again.
Gotta snap it.
Snaps the ball.
Time, Tony. 2nd and 10.
Oh, he's running. He's getting covered and out of bounds again.
Took the incompletion.
3rd and 10. They can't get out.
Who's been all over the place today. One that was chasing Thompson and forced that throw away.
Well, watch. You're going to go ahead and blitz him, but you're only going to rush 4 guys. Drop him out. Send him. And right there, he got Jones. He wasn't prepared for it. Well designed. They're starting to come after Thompson over and over again, creating that pressure. And this crowd is into it. This is the play right here.
Right, here we go. 3rd and 10. It's all down to this. Right, boom. Thompson's got the ball. He's running down. He's in the middle now. He's running. Still running down at the end. Throws. Incomplete.
Looking for a flag, and they don't get it on Poyer. Intended for Gesicki. And Miami held under 10 yards in this half. Will punt.
Go ahead and watch outside right here. You're going to roll out. And right there, bam! This is where I thought he was going to take his shot to the end zone. Josh Allen throws a touchdown on that one. A couple of missed opportunities today.
Short punt. Up the field.
Oh, he's dropped it. Punt return, but it's recovered by the Bills.
By Neal of Buffalo. I believe Saran Neal's on the bottom of that pile. And it is. It's Buffalo football.
Oh.
Huge break for Buffalo. That was another. These are so many game-changing plays.
It wasn't Neal, it was Dodson who had the recovery.
Well, the Dolphins came up with the ball.
Look at Hines. He had a hard time kind of gauging that one. There you see.
Yeah,
the first recovery was by Dotson.
Yes, you have to see clear. You could change it if you saw clear evidence the Dolphins had it, but right there, he's down. It's over right there. Whoever comes up with it from that point.
Oh, that was covered.
Daniel furious with the call, but it was Dotson who got there before Smythe, and Buffalo has possession at the 32.
Unbelievable.
Look at the total yards. Wow.
All right, here we go again. All right, Allen's got the ball. Allen's got the ball. Allen's got the ball. Throws left. Caught to Diggs, and he's gone in for a first.
Rowe trips him up after a pickup of about 12.
Outstanding job by the quarterback, Josh Allen. You call these plays to get shots downfield. They get out of there, and you just check it down. That's the evolution. He's done an excellent job through his career, improving on areas he was weak the year before. And last year, like I said earlier, he made a concerted effort to check the ball down, and it shows now.
He's never lost here in Orchard Park against the Dolphins. 5-0, had come in with 14 touches and only 2 picks in those 5 wins.
They're running in,
Cook getting the
and
ball.
made up
will
for
be
you.
playing next up. Dalvin, as Minnesota and the Giants will be the second game up on a triple header Super Wild Card Sunday.
Well, it's so hard. Mike McDaniel coming up with a plan. I mean, when they had Tua, they were rolling, explosive, so many huge plays, over 20 yards. I mean, in his history, I mean, Tua was on pace for Dan Marino numbers this year.
2nd and 6, they're bringing it.
Running again.
Pass had to get rid of it.
Incomplete.
Was headed toward Davis, and now you got a 3rd and 6.
It's not really a misfire as much as the hands.
This
coming
is
up,
interesting.
Like earlier. Wilkins
Really,
gets his
really
hand up. You
interesting.
got 3 guys, and so you don't want to throw it and hit a D lineman in the hands. The tip ball goes up, it's interception. You throw it around the hand. 3rd and 6. No one's guarding. You only got 1 guy over here on 2.
They bring Rowe over as Howard points it out to his defensive backfield mate. From the gun, Allen got the first down.
Unbelievable. 30.
Up
to the 21, 22 yard line.
Kohu was trying to tackle him. Beasley said, let's go for a ride. Pickup of 29.
This is just an outstanding play call, but what a job by Beasley. He's been doing this forever. He does an excellent job of resetting leverage. See him right here? He has an option to go out or in. He'll use the leverage against, and boom, that's why having him back, you get an empty, and you keep doing it over and over again. This is what you used to do with Edelman and all these guys. If these guys stay deep, you throw them the ball. If they come down, he should get the ball again here.
Oh, he throws deep left. Oh, cool.
Oh, it's Gabe Davis. Did he get the feet down? Yes, he did.
Unbelievable. Unreal. Davis runs straight from into the touchdown zone and got it.
Big game, James. Big game, Gabe. And that was unbelievably well done on both sides, receiver and quarterback.
1,
does a great job
2,
getting both feet in easily. But what a throw in between the corner.
Dave, 1, 2. Yeah, he's in. He's in. Perfect. That's one of the perfect throw to catches ever.
Level 3 or 4 where it's like a go route high. It had to be on a line 30 yards, and only Allen and a few others can do that.
Brilliant footwork by Davis. Extra point. Good.
24-34. 10 behind in 2 minutes 7.
10. Gabe Davis.
2 minutes 7 to go. Unreal. Unbelievable. Oh, that's disgusting.
Corner, but beats the safety.
Absolutely
wow.
disgusting.
What a beautiful throw, Tony.
A high-level execution right there. Like I said, only a few guys can do that.
You look at these two. You saw Diggs and
unbelievable.
As Josh with an absolute laser. And those two receivers.
You couldn't
Diggs
make
has
it up.
114 yards. Davis has 113 yards. How about that? Of course, you hear about the combo at Miami, and rightfully so. But today, it's this combo. It's over 100 each.
You're exactly right. And you saw Beasley come on, and Shakir.
There we go again.
6-yard play, 54-yard catch.
34-24. It's been unreal.
2 touchdowns, Tony, in 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
Unbelievable.
Mike McDaniel will be kicking
All right,
himself this
off they go.
that interception, throwing that ball on
And it's going to be a touchback.
By the way, the Pro Bowl is reimagined. The Pro Bowl games presented
Mate,
by Verizon. Headed back to
they've
Vegas.
got to answer. The Dolphins have to answer now, man. It's really annoying. I mean, I don't care who either one wins, but I thought the Dolphins would be the underdogs and might sneak it through. Just like the Jags did yesterday, in which I streamed that. I don't know how they snuck that through. Right, here we go. 24-34, 25 yard. Thompson's got the ball. Hands off to the Jeff Wilson Jr. He's made that 3-4 yards. Thompson's done all right though after a bit.
Taron Johnson there, and Matt Milano, who's had an unbelievable day. I can only picture one time that he gave up a play, and then just a great design. Leslie Frazier, they're not a huge blitz team, but they know when to do it, and they know how to do it. And when they do, it kind of shocks you, and you're late on reads. And Skyler's going to have to do something special now.
He's completed only one of his last 10 throws. Got 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Those were drops, everything, but this right here, delay of game, or they have to take a timeout.
Timeout.
Yeah,
Dolphins.
Get flagged for delay of game.
This is what happens, though. The game starts to get away from you. You have so many thoughts and feelings and everything, and you got to calm your brain and get back to just your normal fundamentals and the way you process thinking and just going about the process. See him calling plays right there. That is not normal.
Well, sadly, guys, in about 15 minutes, I'm going to have to turn over to the Giants game. I thought this might have been done by now, but no. So I do apologise if you are seeing this, but I will be turning this over to the Dolphins game, because I will be not the Dolphins game, the Giants game, because I will be streaming that. But I'll keep this going until then.
Extra help in the backfield. They're still going to go up top.
Oh, they throw right. Caught.
Well executed that time.
To Hill.
Hill with the catch in the first.
This is the Dolphin team that I saw with Tua here. They're starting to get back all the big plays they had earlier in the year, 20 plus, and they just hadn't had quite as many. But play action, I formation, come out perfectly timed, throw on the sideline. You're going to have to give Hill a lot of space, and on first down, you know you're getting single high, which means one-on-one on the outside because you're trying to stop the run.
Hill 7 catches for 69 yards.
Right, here we go. 45 seconds left. Boom. Thompson's got the ball. Still 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 got the ball. He's going to throw it out of bounds.
Vanessa in the area gets bounced by Milano. Will that draw a flag? Miami doesn't understand it.
Well, I think he was in bounds. I wouldn't think that would be a penalty. Gene?
I agree, Tony. I mean, it's a big hit, but as he's gearing down, he's still in the green. There's nothing in the white. It's a good, hard, legal hit.
Of course, it happened right in front of the Miami sideline, so they're extra worked up.
It was a little aggressive.
It's instantly pointed out that he was still in bounds by Mark Perlman, the line judge. And now you got 14 seconds to go in the third quarter.
All right, here we go again.
Inside of the field.
Thompson's got the ball. Thompson's got the ball. Throws in the middle. Well, no one's there.
That should be a flag.
There it is, Tom.
That was a hold on White. He was breaking in.
Pass intended for Craycraft.
Yeah, Craycraft is coming in, and that's Getting heated now.
And for the second time in this game, we've had some tempers flare.
Pass interference. Defense, number 27. Spot foul. Automatic first down.
Oh!
Here you had Shure field in the area, and you had Craycraft. White didn't like it, and they were jawing.
Oh, they both should have. I mean, Craycraft should have got a penalty. You can't put your finger in someone's face and taunt a little bit. Got away with one there, and that's what upset White.
It's an 8-yard penalty, spot foul. First down, final play of the third.
Here we go. Thompson's got the ball.
That's
Oh,
wide of the mark again. And we
God,
close out
man.
quarter number 3. One
what
that
is
saw
going
the
on,
Dolphins
Thompson?
pounce and fumble on the Bills' first snap of the second half and recover it for a touchdown to take the lead. But the Bills bounce back with 2 touchdowns of their own.
Mate, this game is tight. And in about 15 minutes, I have to turn over for the Giants game. For the love of God, hurry up. It is annoying. So, yeah, I will have to turn over. I know it's rubbish that you want to see this game, but I will keep an eye on that game on my phone. But, yes. Sad that we'll have to move that over at some point, I'm afraid. The Masters is coming in April on CBS Sports, if you didn't know that, because the advert's telling me. All right, but other than that, Bills pushing up, pressured, aggressive, not nervous at all. But Dolphins, who were aggressive in the first, come back in slowly in the first bit of the third, are now under pressure. Thompson is nervous. It ain't looking good for the Dolphins, which I thought the Dolphins might sneak in for a 7-point game. I thought a touchdown win, 7 points might beat the Bills, but I didn't know Raheem's out. There's a left guard or a left tackle's out or something. Like Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, all these guys, big team guys, are just out, and it's just not good. But at the moment, they've done all right. They haven't done terrible at all. The Dolphins just keep getting under pressure. Thompson don't know what to do, and he's throwing it every other bloody where. So it is nerve-wracking for him. But we'll find out. It's a waiting game. Oh, Beckham. We'll start off the fourth quarter. Nerve-wracking, people. Nerve-wracking.
Buffalo, if it wins, will host a game next Saturday or Sunday. Miami, if it wins, we travel to Kansas.
Here we go.
Start the fourth with
50-yard line. Boom. Thompson's got the ball. Nice throw to catch. Over for a first.
Pick up 14.
Pick up 14 yards. Okay. Okay.
Well done. Good route inside.
Tracy.
Well, the Miami Dolphins already without running back Raheem Mostert out with that broken thumb. Jeff Wilson now dealing with a left calf injury. No word on whether he will return, but he's out here in a cape trying to stretch it out, but he has yet to go back in.
We got a running back out here.
There we go.
That means it's zone.
Thompson's got the ball. Thompson's got the ball. Rose left. Colt. Straight in. Another first. Well done, Ahmed. He moves it up the field for another 1st and 10.
Which would mean basically that Skylar Thompson would be going home. The pride, well, one of the several prides of Independence, Missouri, the town where President Harry Truman was raised and later a baseball star.
Albert Pujols?
You got it.
I'm all over this. Maybe because you told me last night, but just saying I'm all over it. I'm a human encyclopedia and dictionary all in one.
There we go again.
Which one's which?
Thompson's got the ball. Ah, he's got sacked.
Oh, look at that, Ed Oliver. Ed
Gutted.
Oliver just threw him down.
He got sacked. Oliver for the
This is
Bills
all caused
sacks
because
Thompson.
of miscommunication. Watch right here. You're going to see the blitz, and Ed Oliver's right there.
So Thompson's got the ball,
Right guard
and
Jones
Oliver's just
has to take
open.
one.
Straight open. No one's covering Oliver. He's gone through him. They're all
5 guys
separated, and
protecting,
he's just
5
gone
guys
through
rushing.
just through the middle of it all.
Free. That means you did not
Unreal.
get the protection set, and the
You couldn't
NFL
make
is
that
the
up if you
protection
tried.
league first. If you don't know who's blocking who, you don't know where your hot routes are, then you're going to get minus plays and dig a big hole on the road in the playoffs at Buffalo.
Oliver having a big season.
Here we go.
With your player out of
Thompson's
University of
left.
Houston,
Oh, they're
has
going
a
for a run.
18.
Go for a run. Still going for a run. Over for a first at the 10-yard line. Oh, this is still a tight game.
First down.
I like this kid. What he did on the route earlier was
Oh, sod it. I'll stay on here.
2 plays back on 2nd and 10. He ran
Oh, no, I
back
can't.
in. This one's a simple screen, but good job with patience here and setting it up.
Boy, that certainly didn't look like it was going to be a first down play, did it?
No.
Oh, unreal.
I thought it was done, but by not just going forward and trying to get to, you allowed all your linemen and people to get in position to block.
You couldn't make
Good
that.
setting up.
By the way, Wilson, Tracy just reported on, has returned to the game, lined up behind Thompson. And first down
All
from
right,
the
Thompson's got the
11,
ball.
back
They're
to
going to
the
run
other
in the
2.
middle.
And he lowers the head, picks up about 2.
2 yards.
Guess who's in on the play at linebacker?
Milano.
Not a shock.
Boy, this could make things interesting, though. You come out here in the 4th quarter. You started the quarter at the 50-yard line, continuing a drive that had started back at the 35 late in the 3rd, and chance to get right back into it. Hill lined
There
up
we
to
go.
the right.
Boom. Got the ball.
2nd and 9.
Hands
Tosses
off to
it
the
top
right.
head.
Still going, still going, still going.
Edmonds is
Oh, got
there.
tackled.
Well, they had stopped the play.
Yeah, I thought
No
it was
play.
timeout by Buffalo before.
Edmonds went
Time
ahead
out by
and finished it out.
Buffalo.
Prior to the snap, charge timeout. Buffalo. 30-second timeout.
Oh, you want that one back.
Okay. Okie dokie.
We've seen Tremaine Edmonds make so many plays. Of course, he was taken in the 1st round back in 2018. He's going to be up for a very rich contract. And of course, the Miami faithful recognize the name because his father, Farrell Edmonds, was a tight end for Miami and was drafted in the 3rd round back in his day and played for the Dolphins from 88
Okie
to
dokie.
94. Father Farrell. 2nd and 9. All these points off turnovers today. 32 total. And now Miami breaks the huddle with 12 seconds to go on the play clock.
Oosh. Okie dokie. 10-yard line.
Thompson now tosses
Hands
it.
off
Waddle has his hands on the
to
football.
Waddle.
First
Oh my God, he's
down.
going for it. Oh my God, it's touchdown.
End zone. No, they're not going to give it to him.
Oh
Back
no.
down inside the 1, which will be 1st and goal to go.
Waddle's got up to the 1-yard line. He scraped him through for a touchdown. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Ah, sod it. I'm not going to go and watch the Giants yet. I really want to watch the Giants. I really do.
That's close.
Do you know what?
Like his legs
I did say I'll
stayed
stream all the
untouched.
games.
Yeah, like it was still up. Even
Yeah.
when he thought
I'm going to keep an eye.
First time he touched the football, he touched it. He just
I am going to stream the Giants game after this game, but I'll leave the notifications on my
Look
phone.
at this. He's still up there. I think he's down barely, just short.
Really close, but take a look at the left shin. I think the left shin was down. He did get the 1st down, though, guys.
Not going to risk it with timeout. So
Boom.
valuable.
Going for a run. Touchdown.
Wilson jumps across, and Miami is in for the touchdown.
With Jeff Wilson
Big time
Jr.
drive, some huge plays there.
30-34.
I mean, this is one of the. I mean, obviously, it's a
Okay,
huge
so
moment in the game here, but
I'm going to watch
now
this. This is close. So I'm going to watch this game. Once it finishes, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to go straight into the stream about 20 seconds after, and then we'll watch the Giants and Vikings game. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on my notifications there for the game on that. This is getting too interesting now.
That's what we have. You talk about McDaniel entrusting his running backs. Mostert, of course,
Here, well, this is becoming absolutely mental. The Dolphins struggled, but now they're putting pressure on the Bills big time. This is going to be a close, yet again, like the Jags game, it's going to be a close game. The difference is, will it be a 1-score difference, or a 7-score, or a 3-score, or a 2? Who knows? But this is bloody interesting. Really, really interesting. I'm actually enjoying this. Unbelievable. The Dolphins are putting pressure on now. Finding ways. Thompson, really good. Finding ways. Getting it over for a first without doing these long throws, which it seems that the disc get caught on. Nice, small to medium sort of throws just to get over for the first. Keep it going. Then you're down at the end zone. Awesome. Unbelievable. Oh, mate, this is so interesting. I'm buzzing now. The first quarter was janky, slow. Dolphins didn't know what to do. On the second quarter, the Dolphins knew what to do. They were coming back. The third has been up and down for both, I think. But now, right at the end of the third, you know, the Dolphins, I hope they know what they're doing, because now on the fourth, they've just got a touchdown with Jeff Wilson Jr. And it's still all to play for. It's unbelievable. I'm so shocked, man. You know what I mean? Unreal. You couldn't make it up. You couldn't make the lot up. Right, here we go.
Postseason win.
Back in.
Tension filled, I think is the way to put it right now.
All right, the Dolphins now kick it. Bill shout touchback.
How great has it been to have Gene on the road, Tony? When do we start lobbying to have him with us full time?
Gene, I'm making
next year.
Executive decision.
I love it. An executive decision.
You have to make your
Now we're waiting
quickly, and I'll tell you what, I'll even help have Jim Nance come and help you pack your bags. If you
Absolutely.
Really need. I'm here to help in any way I can.
Okay, here they go.
I sacrifice someone else's time to help people out all the time.
Boom. Bill's got the ball. Allen's got the ball. Throws deep left, and it's incomplete.
What a play by Kohu as Davis was battling Kohu for the football. Very close. Kohu gets a hand in there.
Oh, that was so close. Great try by Big Game Gabe, but that ball, this was actually open coming across the field.
It's getting interesting. It's still getting interesting.
And that was, could have been a dagger. I mean, that ball's another 3 yards further, 2 yards. Then a touchdown.
Then almost caught it off the rebound.
All right, 25-yard line, 2nd and 10. Allen's got the ball, throws deep left again. Same play.
Davis.
Too long. Couldn't catch it that time.
On Keon pass, but no connection. Now 3rd and 10.
Miami is lining up and saying, we're going to play cover 1, and we're going to risk this on the outside and hope our guys hold up. And 2 plays in a row, it's worked. Aggressive, that's what Boyer is.
It's getting tight, man. It's getting interesting.
Defensive coordinator, he's not going to go ahead and let Josh Allen feel comfortable to win. He's going to have to make, contested throws. He's done that his whole career, but someone's going to have to stand up on this defensive secondary again and again, because they're going to do it on this play as well.
Boyer, who's had 17 years in the division, 13 on the staff.
Boom, he's got the ball. He's got the ball. He's got the ball. Sacked. Josh Allen. Sacked.
Ingram, who drags him down from behind, and that was 2 incompletions and a sack for Buffalo.
This is a route. Pause. He is waiting to see this stuff, but he feels this. This is called the instinctive ones, and he's like, I'm going to go. The problem is it collapses very quickly with the dominant guys inside Wilkins and Sealer.
Boom.
Martin sends it down to the 30.
Got it.
Wilson spins out of the first
at the 30. 132-yard line.
This place.
Interesting. The Bills can't go anywhere. Now the Dolphins. Mate, the Dolphins are coming in. Get that touchdown. Put Bills in their place. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Honest to God, you can't make this up. It has been interesting to say the least, this game. So tight to play, man. Unreal. But now we've got to wait. But my God, this has been very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. To the Dolphins to stay in it, unreal. I did say it before this, when I put the stream on, before the actual game started, that I think the Dolphins will push, but they might slide in for a win. I'm not too sure, but they're very sneaky. Like I said last night when I streamed the Jags game, they'll sneak, but I think they'll be sneaky. They'll sneak that in, which they did. They won by a point. This could be another one, man. We don't know. We don't know. But we will find out, people. Just waiting for the game to play. Nearly on. Right, back in.
Weekend of the playoffs, and all 3 games have had over 60 points scored.
Well, here we go. 9 minutes 54, 1st and 10. Thompson's got the ball, hands it off. Trying to go in the middle for a run, and they couldn't make it. 2nd and 10.
You know, this has I was just thinking, do you remember, I mean, you're not really big in the history with numbers and such. But right now, it reminds me, do you remember the Jaguars, huge underdog against the Broncos, 1996?
A long time ago.
Here we go. Thompson's got the ball again on the 2nd and 10. Oh, the defense are coming after him. Throws deep right. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. What reminds you of that game? Just the
dominance,
upset nature of it all.
The great
They need to stop doing these long throws,
like,
man.
That's not going to happen. Like, no one thinks it's even a thing until it happens. And then you're like, wow, it just happened. And right now, Leslie Frazier needs his best calls, and this defense needs to stand up, and this crowd's starting to get into it, trying to help the team who's had such an unbelievable roller coaster of a year. So many different things. They've overcome it. They're here today with a great season. It can't end like this. You don't think it can, but these 3rd and 10s with the clock going down, you've got to get
here we go.
one set.
Not going to make it. He's not going to make it. Oh,
Delay game.
He gets hit anyway by Lawson. That flag was slow to come out on the delay of game.
Usually you'll get a timeout there. That's going to be a big one too. We'll see if he got it in time or not.
Well, you've already used one of your timeouts.
I know. It's
prior to the snap. Charge timeout. Miami.
Oh, that's lucky. That could have been a delay of game.
There have been other upsets. You know, we've seen, you know, the Giants and Patriots, 07, a whole bunch of other ones we can go to. But the truth is, that game was the one where it's like that quarterback, that team, they were amazing. Denver did go on to win the next 2 Super Bowls after that, but that's a crushing loss. Buffalo, it can't end today, can it, in Miami? Can you really do this? Oh, my goodness.
Just a reminder, coming up, the State Farm post-game show. JB and all the crew standing by. Latest NFL news, highlights from this one, their take on this game, coming up on the State Farm post-game show.
So far today, it looked like they were going to bring pressure. And Skyler 0 for 5.
All right, here we go.
Interception and 2 sacks when he's been blitzed.
Here we go. Thompson's got the ball, throws right. Cool.
Deep enough route. Got
cool.
To make a tackle. Waddle has his first catch, and Taron Johnson was not going to let go. Holds him to 4, and now it's 4th down.
What do you do here? You should punt.
Got to punt.
You got to, right?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I would go for it, maybe, actually, Jim.
Really, a 3-point game?
I would at least do this.
9
I'd get up
minutes to
there.
go?
I'd get up there and see if it's.
Are they going for it?
Play, run everyone across, sneak
They are going for it.
If I get man-to-man, you got it. This is the call. Leslie Frazier knows it. Mike McDaniel knows it, and all the Bill fan knows it right now.
You try to draw them off. It's still not enough for a first.
They're going for it. 4 and 6. They are going for it. Thompson's got the ball. Thompson's got the ball. Thompson's got the ball. Throws deep. Right. God, didn't get it.
I think they whistled. They whistled before.
They stopped the play first.
To the snap. Charge timeout.
Buffalo charges a timeout.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
Wow. What a whole bunch of things that happened right there. First of all, they actually snap it to beat the play clock by a fraction, by a whisker. Then they go for the home run ball, and then it doesn't even matter anyway because Buffalo called the timeout. That's a lot to distill.
Unreal.
Look at, they're not ready. That's why. Oh, I don't know if he got it in time. That gave it to him, though.
Going for Waddle.
Oh, here we go again. Oh, my God, man.
Now they're going to punt it.
Oh, yeah, I would too now.
After all of that.
Did he get this?
There it is.
Great job.
Unbelievable.
He knew his defense wasn't aligned. That's why he was doing that. But you kick yourself afterward.
Okay, Hines to field this one. Signals fair catch. Makes it at the 10-yard line.
Oh, my Christ.
Hines back at 52-yard punt. That was a beautiful punt.
Unbelievable. NFC playoffs. Oh, so we've either got the Minnesota Bucks or Cowboys. Well, it's 9:30, people. It's 9:30. All right. Oh. back in.
Minute of it, I might add. Here's Cook. Rowe shoves him out. Just a 1-yard gain. Clock will run still outside of 5 minutes.
Well,
Right. So we're going to watch this game. Then we're going to go straight over for the Giants game.
Challenge flags. Just
So if
it takes a while because the games usually.
So if you are going to watch,
complete every ball. You're running it pretty well. You're staying in phase.
flipping hell. It's 9:30, so I'm going to keep an eye on the
back and forth. It's kind of like my golf game when I play with you.
Vikings and Giants as well. So at the moment, Allen's thrown to the right, and I've still going.
Hines out. I'll tell you what, he just turned a 3rd and 3 into a 3rd and 1.
How big has he been the last 2 weeks? He's had a good
Is
day
that
as well
Beasley?
today, and that was great effort getting the extra
Oh, it's not
3-4
Beasley.
yards. That could have been a 3rd and 5 or 6 right there before the 15. Instead,
seriously,
gets all the way up to the 19 almost.
Hines free. That's what Damar Hamlin tweeted out after Hines just shocked everybody with that opening kickoff return for a touchdown last week, and then added a second one in the second half. 5 seconds to go on the play clock. 3rd and 1. Big play here for this Miami defense.
Allen's got the ball. Throws deep down. Caught on the 50-yard line.
That's Shakir. We do have a flag down.
But there is a flag on the field.
Miami looked like they were
Ah,
on Diggs. I saw he was trying to go to Diggs.
mate.
Be a hold on the Dolphins.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 25. The penalties decline. The result of the play is a first down.
Well, Shakir had that one deep pass earlier.
Let's go with this. This is unbelievable throw and catch. There's nothing here, and this could be
Unreal.
It's overthrown just a little bit. You see that right there? Crossing was come flying in. That was going to be picked if the ball was another 6 inches, foot higher. What a big time. This is
Here we go.
Haley and Josh Allen.
On the 50-yard line.
Is unbelievable.
Of course, the pick would have
Boom.
been modified by the holding call anyway.
Trying to go for a run.
1-yard pickup as Cook is able to take a 5-yard loss into a 2-yard deduction with 6.5 to go. How about Shakir, though, had that one deep effort that was overturned by replay.
Yep.
And this one, that was a sensational catch.
Yeah, he made up for it right there, and it couldn't have been at a bigger time. And 3rd and 1, you'd think they would hand it off, do something. But the biggest thing is if you don't get that, Jim, now they got the holding penalty, they'd have got it, but would you have gone for it on 4th down? No, you couldn't. You'd have to punt. But right now, this is huge. You can't give up a touchdown, Miami. If they get a field goal, okay. No big plays, though. You got to protect the end zone more than just the first down.
2nd and 12.
Oh, Allen's going for a run. Oh, no, he's on the ground.
And the tackle right at the line of scrimmage. Elijah Campbell was not going to get juked. He stayed with it and brings up a 3rd and 11.
This is outstanding. They did this in the
5 minutes,
game.
28 on the clock.
22
Flipping
right
out.
there in the middle. He's spying. Campbell is on Allen. And you have to have a guy with speed, and Allen wanted to use his legs there. If you didn't have a spy there, and normally he'd be helping on receivers.
5 minutes.
Great play by Campbell to hold on. Most times that's a broken tackle.
You know that. You've seen that a number of times. Got to be prepared for.
From the 49.
Right.
11 for the
Oh,
first.
the ball's come out of his hand. Oh, it's been recovered by the Bills.
Mr. Brown who recovers.
Oh.
That was Bradley Chubb, who they made the big trade for during the middle of the season. He's been battling a high ankle sprain, so he's on a snap count, and that was a snap that did count.
Oh, he was going to throw it, and his arm got caught down by the Dolphins defense.
You see the cast on that right hand as well. You called it the pitch count, but this is why you went and got him. You gave up a lot for him, and you needed to see, and he hasn't had quite the production that everyone was thinking, but nothing bigger than that right there.
4th and 18. And Miami about to get the football back. No contact on the punter.
Nope. Touchback, go for a touchback. 4 minutes, 24 seconds on the clock.
After 44 yards. Again, the State Farm postgame show.
Bloody hell, people. This is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as time goes on. Unreal. You couldn't make it up. You couldn't make it up. Unbelievable. Oh, and then they're going back in it again. Okay.
But he's never had a bigger drive.
Oh, here we go.
That's as nervous as he's been. Maybe like when he walked out in the first play today. But this is it. Your dad drove 15 hours.
14 yards. 14 yards. Here we go. Thompson's got the ball. Thompson's got the ball. Thompson's got the thrown in the middle. Colt.
The defender, White, slipped and fell on the pass. Comes up short of Tyreek.
That's
2nd and 10.
A little bit right there. This is where you sit there. You can't breathe sometimes. Nobody gave your team a chance. Now you have a chance. It's one drive for your team's season and really for your legacy in some ways.
I want to point this out. I know they've still got a long ways to go back at the 14, but this could be the first time of the new postseason overtime rules. Keep in mind that. They changed in the offseason after that.
All right, here we go.
Buffalo, Kansas City game last year, and the Bills denied possession. Now
Thompson's got the ball. Throws deep right. Colt. Oh, it's interception. Oh no, it's on the ground.
He saved it from Elam's second pick of the second half.
This is actually a perfectly thrown ball.
So it's a really good throw ball. They tried to catch it, but it come out of his hand, intercepted by the Bills, and he tried to get it in his hands, and it just went straight on the floor.
Wow, Tyreek turning into a cornerback, saved it. Elam, who's seeing all this time since
3rd and 10. Don't keep throwing long. Just keep going over for a first. Just get over for a first. He's done 2 long throws, nowhere. So what are you going to do? Exactly the same thing. Thompson's going to do exactly the same thing. No, there's a flag on the field.
Unless they call time, they did. They called timeout, and that's their last one.
Dolphins have called timeout with 4 minutes 13 left on the game.
That has been, Tony, that has just been such a problem for them so many times during this game today, being set.
Well, we think about it. That's just a little bit of the experience.
Unbelievable.
A lot of stuff on everyone's plate, but the big thing is this now. This shortens the game dramatically. You now just made this 3rd down and 10, because if you had 3 timeouts, if you had to punt and you didn't get this, you could technically still get it back with a lot of time. But now if you have to punt, I'm not entirely sure I would punt here. If you can get 5 or 6 yards, I might go for it, because if you get
Don't
the ball back,
throw it down the sodding field. Get over for a first so you can keep going with the first. And if you can't get a touchdown, you've got a field goal, goes into overtime. With their new playoff rules. Unreal. Thompson's got the ball. He's got the ball. Throws deep right again. Oh, it's caught. No, he dropped it.
They got a ruling catch. One ruling here is a catch.
This is the season right here for Miami, I think.
Anthony Fleming, number 90, the official, the field judge, did not weigh in, but Mark Perlman, the line judge, at first said yes, and Gene Steratore, take us through this.
What you're looking at here, guys, is position 2 feet, and then the 3rd step while he is still upright. So then surviving the ground is not an element to this. The pass is completed, yes. So then after he falls, in my opinion, he's met all of those requirements. So the surviving the ground is not a piece.
Your opinion is correct.
The completed catch. It's a 1st down.
How about that?
Oh!
Unbelievable.
Oh!
I was sitting there going, you don't have to.
Don't believe it.
All the way down. It's a great call.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Of course, the crowd seeing the replay goes nuts, but
1,
definitely made a
2.
move, got the feet down, and it's going to be a
Unbelievable.
Buffalo not challenging.
Thompson's going for it again. No, stopped again.
Stop the play.
Timeout.
False start.
Okay.
Offense, number 65.
Oh, don't do it.
1st down.
How about
Don't do it.
So right now, by the way,
stop doing it, man.
The ball quick, so they couldn't change it. Now they didn't know that it's probably a catch.
Flipping hell.
Bang bang, where you could. Buffalo still could challenge technically now that catch because they had not snapped the ball. They won't because they would lose. But that's
unbelievable.
when you get up there to snap it quick like they were trying to.
You can't make this game up.
1st and 15, back at the 34.
You got a ton of time.
Trying to reset the game clock. Going to move it up to 4:07. It's
unreal.
4 starts against Miami.
Well, we talked about they got to shore up the penalties. They're not very good in that area all season.
1st and 15. But just calm it down. Just get over for a first all the time.
More penalties than that if they didn't use timeouts.
And everybody again talked about this massive. Here's a penalty situation. This massive line that was in favor of the Bills coming into this game. You've referenced it several times. You're talking about teams that know each other so well, that play twice a year. You got a division rival, so you know each other so well. It's another reason why it could have been a close game, and it has been a close game.
That's the one thing that not people realize over and over. When you're a great offensive,
the officials on the field have the official time as 4:07.
We can't change it. The play clock here in the building. So it's really 4:07 on the clock, like he said. But to your point, once you start to play someone a lot, a great team, you start to learn their tendencies.
Oh my Christ. Here we go.
Break down their protection. So division opponents always have a better chance to create an upset against a great team than others.
39-yard line. Dolphins. Right, Thompson's got the ball. Thompson's got the ball. He's going up right. Still got to run. Throws it out of bounds.
The only option. Milano and Oliver were all around him.
That was really interesting. I've never seen that before. It's a good throwaway there. But, all right, it's 4:07 as the clock timer here. Just take 3 seconds and then at 1, 2, 3, go.
That's what they did.
That's what they did.
That's what they did.
And now we're all back to normal.
So we're back on time, as they say.
Yeah.
217 yards of offense with 31 points on the board.
Buffalo season can't end here. It can't end like this, can it?
Going to find out here. A shade under 4 minutes. It's
thrown in the middle. Cool.
There's the completion to Waddle, who turns around to make the grab, and Johnson keeps him about 2 yards shy of the first.
Oh my God.
Showed up in the fourth.
3rd and 2.
Some big games before, hasn't he?
3rd and 2.
He talked about the feelings coming into this.
Unbelievable.
Hadn't had a great game, but he's come up.
Mate, I've got no notifications for the other game yet.
15.
Oh no! They were going to try and rush up, hand this ball off quickly. Oh, I don't know. I would play action.
They stay with the play call, and they short of the first. Now you got 4th down, and you'd have no timeouts. 4th and a foot as Ahmed.
4 inches. Oh my God. The wildcard game ain't played yet. Well, it says it don't turn up on my phone.
Give your best play call.
He's going to have time because someone's down and hurt. Look at.
Where's
and Oliver was down on the ground, a little banged up. Coach said, "Get up."
Watch
get over
live.
Like, all right.
Where's Doug Peterson last
Oh, because they're running on the field. Right, so I might be in for the chance to watch the Giants as well, because they've just run on the field doing that entrance thing. Ding-a-ding-ding-ding. And all that. So that's Andy.
Well, here it is. These are your
Here we go.
Down. Season's over. If they don't get this first down right here, you're not going to have enough time. It's going to be 4th and 6.
Are they going to make it in time?
Snap it now. Go.
It's late. It's
late.
late.
It's too late.
Hold on. They're going to wave off the play with the penalty. It'll back them up 5 yards.
That was
prior to the snap. Delay a game. Offense.
Yep.
Penalty. 4th down.
Too slow.
Experience continues to show in this chase to try to get the snap off in time. That's just shocking.
Just too much. Taking too much time to get to the right perfect play. I know you got to have it, but it's.
Now you got to have a 6-yard perfect play.
Well, remember, they got to reset that play clock as well, so they had more time on that. That's why that was inexcusable to me. It wasn't like it was there. But here you go. Season right here.
2 minutes, 29 seconds. It's all on this.
Right there, Tyreek Hill in the slot.
Right. Thompson's got the ball. Thompson's got the ball. Throws right. No. Dumb.
They were trying to get it to the tight end, Gesicki, and Buffalo takes over on downs. You had a 4th and a foot, and you were unable to get the playoff in time. You actually had 3rd and 1 also on top of it. And Elam, who has a pick and a pass breakup in fill-in duty today, coming up big.
Look at this, Jim. He missed him. Here's Tyreek Hill running. This could have scored. That's wide open. He decides to go out and barely. Skyler, you're going to want that one back. It's a good attempt, and it almost gets in there. But Elam, with great defense, allows them to breathe here in Buffalo. Gesicki had a chance there, but it was tight coverage. But you saw Tyreek Hill there open. That is wide open in the NFL.
Elam is down after breaking up that pass. I'll tell you, that pass with so much riding on it was a well-thrown ball. I mean, it was a catchable ball. We're going to step aside with Elam down on the field. 2:22 left.
Oh, do we have to wait? Unbelievable. Could have been Miami's game. Nope. Wasn't Miami's game. I mean, gutted. Absolutely gutted. Unbelievable. Well, it has been an unreal game. An unreal game. These games from now on in are going to be tight. Unbelievably tight. I want to finish this game off. Once the game's finished, I'm going to go straight over to the Giants game. We'll stream that as well. Has to keep an eye on that. But other than that, I haven't played. The Vikings and Giants are a 9:30 kickoff, but they're not kicked off yet. They've just got on to do the entrance and stuff like that. So,
with no timeouts, and you'll be pinned down in your own end zone.
All right, here we go.
Best would be 30 seconds, and most likely it could be 25.
Here we go. Done. Running through. Nowhere.
And a loss of 1, and this will run down to the 2-minute warning.
Yep, and then you'll take the 40 seconds. So there's a minute and 20 off the clock. And then from there, you'll probably get 4 seconds per the run, 4. So now all of a sudden you're looking at 30. And right there, you're like, do you kick a field goal, Buffalo? No. I think you punt it.
2-minute warning. Being interesting. Do I think the Bills could be Super Bowl contenders? Not playing like that at all. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Dolphins pressured the Bills, but they just couldn't get it there. That's fine. That's understandable. I thought they'll be winners. I can't lie. I thought they might have won it. They might, been the underdogs, and they've got some good sneaky plays, and maybe they could have played a little bit better than the Bills. Like I said, as we saw on the stream, first quarter was terrible. God knows what the Dolphins were doing. And then you had, the Bills kicking their ass in the first quarter, easy. That's 100% on the Bills. I mean, the second quarter comes up, and it was 80% Bills and 20% Dolphins. They were slowly coming into the game, very slowly, trying to find plays and stuff like that. Halftime comes on in the third quarter. It's 70-40 Dolphins. Like, they just come out of pressure and they've just kicked their ass. Like, they're coming in. You think, That's all it took to team talk. A quick team talk to do that. But they found their feet. And now we're on the fourth quarter. And to be really honest and fair, that's a 50-50. I think that, you know, they both played well offensively and defensively. It's just the Bills are up. They had the odd bit of good offensive play. So yeah, unlucky for the Dolphins. They played well, really, really well. But the Bills snuck in. The Dolphins snuck in. So do I think the Bills snuck in. Sorry, yeah, I meant that. So do I think that the Dolphins could have won it? They could have won it. But do I think either of them are Super Bowl contenders? Oh, mate, to put a lot of points on the board and finding the holes and the gaps in there.
Second down and 11.
Honestly,
Right here.
Bills are looking good with the points, man.
You got it. Right here's the play.
Very nerve-wracking. Anna's got the ball. They're going to run it in the middle, and they've made up 5 yards. Oh, sorry, 4 yards then.
Alert you that tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes and how scientists achieved the breakthrough in nuclear fusion. Then it's a new East New York and NCIS Los Angeles, followed by another episode of East New York. That's tonight on CBS. Okay, third down, Tony. 3rd and 6.
You don't throw the ball, they're going to hand the ball off. If they throw it, I'd be shocked. You might run with your quarterback, but truly you're going to hand the ball off. And then from there, you're going to punt the ball, give it to him with 25 seconds-ish.
Okey-dokey.
Then I think Miami throws the ball.
The game for the Giants and still ain't played yet, so I'm still in luck. Still in luck. They're going in for a run.
Can they bring him down? Let's see.
Over for a first.
Mark could decide it. It looks like they can have about a foot short. Wow!
They got it.
I would take a timeout if I'm Buffalo. Take it all the way down and discuss this now. Are we inches or are we a foot or a yard? And let's see exactly.
Well, they've given them the first down. They're saying on the field first down.
Really?
I think they might want to take a look at this.
Whoa, they can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that.
You got to look at this.
This is a season. They gave him the first down. That doesn't mean it was a first down.
Wow.
Well, this is obviously over there. What an effort at the end.
Singletary still up. Look at him.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he got it from the other end.
No, the ball went down for a first. Maybe 4 an inch.
Right where he's marking it. But is the line just a little off?
I got to tell you.
The line might actually be there. That's why. So right there, that ball.
The ball, does it ever get inside the 34? Gene, I mean, again, where do you say this ball should be spotted?
Well, these are unique on this play, guys, because you really don't have the runner down by contact, right? There's no knee, body part down. So this is a case where his forward progress stops in relation to the line to gain. So you've got to look at this review now and look and see when does the running back's forward progress in movement end, and where that stops and he begins to be driven back, that's the point where you're going to put this football and take a look. And remember, too, when our cameras are 2 or 3 yards beyond that line to gain, you're going to get a little distortion on it as it relates to the first down.
I don't know.
So there's a couple
it's not over for a first because you were seeing it.
Empty the bucket and look at every angle they possibly can.
Yeah, it does look to me like he's just barely short.
Yeah, 4 inches.
Body, it'd be a first down. It looks, though, on each of those angles that the furthest point where that ball is just barely short. This is a great view right here.
What an effort by Singletary.
He doesn't move forward more than so
this official right here.
Short. He's got it.
This official, he's
dead on it.
He's got the spot.
The biggest question now is going forward. Let's pretend now, if it's over, obviously, if they give it to him, but let's say they come out and they say it'll be 4th down. Do you go for this 4th and inches and end the game? Or do you punt it? 6 seconds, so 28, like we talked about, 25 seconds roughly, you'll get this back, 23 seconds.
What would I do? I'd give it to Josh Allen and just say power across.
I would
Who cares?
I agree with you.
Call on the field, buff first down.
It's a tough call. I mean, I probably would do that because you have Josh Allen, and it's hard to stop someone from inches.
Man, he keeps driving here as he's pushing all these Dolphins.
I can't believe he got that far. That I'm telling you, Miami had a chance here, because if you gave up 4 yards there, they would punt with 2 on the clock.
I'll give them the first, man. They're going to win it.
Ball will go out.
Who cares? Oh, the game's kicked off.
Game over.
Unbelievable.
The Buffalo
Not
Bills.
enough evidence to overturn it. That's probably correct. That's why the ruling on the field is so important. They survived, Jim. Buffalo, wow, nervous, right?
Gene, they just, that's one of those deals that you can't overturn it, not enough evidence.
That's what makes the ruling on the field so important, Jim, is that you've got to get indisputable evidence to overturn it.
I think it's the right call now, right? I think he was short, no question. But once they spotted it there and said that, like you said, they don't have clear evidence exactly where he's down.
Right.
They didn't have a knee down or something.
Yeah, well, Mitch Morse knew all along it was a first down. You saw his reaction. There it is. Giants and Vikings are just
There you go.
underway.
Oh, and a punch up as well.
What a gutty effort by Miami.
Great effort, but Buffalo is still here.
Gutted. Right, gutted for the Dolphins. Dolphins lost 31-34. Gutted. Well onto the Bills. They just scraped the wild card. But hey ho, it is what it is. Guys, I'm coming off. Give me a couple of 20-30 seconds and I'll be on for the Giants game. So I'll see you guys in a moment.
3 touchdowns. And now they get to play a home game in the divisional round, Tony. Instead of